Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Brunkhollow. We're coming at you with Chapter 74. Wow. Chapter 74. Anthony not here this week. We hope you're having great fun elsewhere.
I miss you.
I think someone's getting married. I can't remember the reason. It's not Anthony. He's already married, but somebody else is getting married. Have a great time. We'll miss you this week. But lots to do around town as the party prepares for their last X amount of time in Brunkhollow.
Oh, okay.
Seemed some disagreement as to when. Could be hours, could be days.
Did you literally?
I did. Literally, I was like, I gotta take my flannel.
I'll get cold again. But
Who did Kayt tell that we were leaving in like 3 days or something?
Maybe. Yeah. And everybody
came and was like,
and I thought that I had gone like too short. I didn't realize that everyone wanted to leave like now. That's fine. She's ready for anything.
So we've got lots of business, some good stuff around town. But before we get into that, let's do the usual runaround, starting with stand-in Anthony.
Sunday, Twitch Sunday nights. You're here watching us. If you're watching this on a VOD, we love that too. That means you're watching it on a Friday, or maybe after that Friday because you're catching up at a later date. Any day you're watching, that's great. YouTube.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. It didn't work for me, by the way.
Were you already subscribed?
I'm not already.
You're not subscribed?
No, wait. I'm subscribed, but I don't pay the extra?
Oh,
then
that's
I
just
am.
like
It's the ring that bell thing.
I gotta go on a private browser.
Smash that
I am
like button.
Yes, yeah. Please smash that.
Smash.
And then so do that, and then on Tuesdays we have a Spotify, also a podcast anywhere else that podcasts are carried. I'm crushing this.
Yeah, you are.
And it's great if you listen there too. That was my medium of choice when I was just listening to the show. And we have a video version of it on there too, right? For subscribers? No,
I think that was just for
They
the
don't make
game
it
show.
very
It's
easy.
bad.
You can't really do that.
If you want to watch the video and you like a podcast, go to YouTube.
Yeah.
It's so close to being a podcast.
So close. Just don't look at the browser, you know what I mean?
Don't subscribe.
Subscribe. Yeah, so anyway, those are all the ways to watch us. Sunday live, Tuesdays if you are a Patreon, or subscribe to us in another fun way. Subscribe. And then Friday for the VOD for everybody else. Love it.
And if you already do all of that and you subscribe in every way, you should follow us on social media. It makes a big difference. A lot of people will find the show through social media, so you should follow us wherever you are most active. We're on every platform, and if you repost, you can repost on Instagram now. If you repost, you retweet, whatever, send YouTube clips to your friends. That is almost always how people will find the show, is through short form vertical content.
Yeah,
so
we still get comments being like, what show is this? Is this new? And we're like,
so if you're a Brunkhollow
been all this
evangelist, you go to social media and share stuff, and that's the best way to help us out.
Yeah.
For free.
Subscribe.
Great. Erica, lob me the next bit. Ooh, Allie, back to Deirdre.
Oh, additionally, I caught it.
That's it.
There is merch
really
that you
strong,
can buy. That was really strong. You can buy some merch for us. The holidays are coming up, fast approaching. Everyone is telling you. It's everywhere. They've been advertising it since pre-Halloween.
They have Christmas lights up in my neighborhood.
I know, it's crazy. So buy your shit. We got stuff to write on and stuff to wear on your body and lick.
You can lick.
put your tongue in it.
You could probably lick all of the merch.
Lick all of the merch. Yeah, true. You can lick the hats. You can lick all of the merch. So if you like licking stuff, go to the tabletop merch stuff. Here we go. Talon, ready?
Yep. Whoa, really high. Well, I got it. All right.
Got it.
Someone's an acting
Discord.gg.
school guy.
Good space work.
Thank you. Wow, this is great.
Well, the ball is all different sizes.
And it's made of jelly? Whoa. Anyways, discord.gg/tabletopnotch. We have general chats. We have food chats. We have episode discussion chats for both Campaign 1 and Campaign 2. We have an OC and backstories chat. We have fan art. Honestly, we got it all. Usually I spend time focusing on one thing, but today it was about all of TT and Discord. So, yeah, whatever you need to find, you'll find it on the Discord.
If you don't find it on the Discord, you'll find it on Patreon.
Hey.
Oh.
Because there's lots of stuff on our
Very
Patreon, including fun behind-the-scenes videos, and homebrews made by Matt, and minis made by me.
My
and
free subscription on the Patreon is about to end, and I'm gonna miss it.
Oh yeah, because you got it for donating. To
I got it for donating.
Yeah.
to
How did you find it?
I thought it was fabulous. I
Yeah.
went through and looked at all the cool PDFs, and I don't DM, but I still thought it was fun.
I thought you were like, how did you find it? I hid it from you on purpose.
I didn't want
How
you,
did you
Deirdre,
find it?
specifically to get your free
How were you
Patreon.
able to look?
I liked it a lot. So, yeah,
Excellent.
get in there.
You heard it. You heard it. I don't. Oh, yes. So there's holidays coming up. So there's going to be a Sunday coming up while we're dark. We're not doing a show. It's November 30th. So no show on November 30th, which is a Sunday night. But we'll be back with the same stuff, same programming the following week. It's in our Discord. We'll announce it everywhere, but just giving you all a heads up. So we have this episode, next episode, then another episode, and a Notch and Soda, and then boom, we're out of here for
gone.
a couple of weeks. Boom. Yeah.
No, it's November. And we are taking some time. We'll get to it, but it's a couple December dates too, but we'll get to it when we get to it.
Yeah.
But the holidays be holidaying, so we got to do our thing. Yeah. So is that everything?
I think
Is that
so.
everything? We were passing back and forth so seamlessly. I wasn't sure
Who has
where
the
we
ball
were
right
at.
now?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Oh,
who had the ball.
Whoa. Whoa. You keep it.
No thanks.
No, thank you. No one wants to hold your ball.
Leave it for Anthony.
Anthony will lick my ball.
Detective Wyvern resubscribed. I'm just all resubscribed. Zach Reebings 10 bits. Anna Murphy 10 bits. Zach Reebings 100 bits. Anna Murphy 10 bits. Nicer Gross 74 bits. Armor Crocodile resubscribed. Armor Crocodile 5 community subs. Thank you so much. Zach Reebings 100 bits. Exponent Pie resubscribed. Burnsy resubscribed. Mutant Drum 6 rated us. Hello, wonderful artist. Low Brass Guy 30 bits. Long Tall resubscribed. Long Tall 9 bits.
On top.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Love it.
All right, I think we have a few things to do around Brunkhollow, so we're going to throw it to Mr. Recap, and then we will do the intro, and then we'll dive into Chapter 74, Brunkhollow.
Exciting.
That one there. Yeah. Oh, yes. Previously, on Chapter 73, Collapse in Judgment, TC and Annabel proceeded stealthily along the banks of the Shining Creek until they found the gatehouse filled with unsuspecting Clinker spies, and after a shroud of magic concealment got them close enough to take a shot at the shoddy building, the roof came down and the battle was over before it began. Elsewhere, Kayt and Maeve were cleaning up their own mess before heading back to town, where the Tyruns continued their rounds in preparation for departure. After getting a detailed lay of the land from Lex and Tav, Doxley provided Izzy Navos with an update on the weapons for her recruits, and things finally felt like they were falling into place. With whatever time the party had left, it seemed prudent to gather any and all available resources, so Kayt suggested they talk to Daphne, and Illien planned a financial appeal to the Monteros. Annabel chose to return to Paramount so she could study her spells, and TC split off for a personal errand after receiving a letter from his old friend Byron Beck. Is there anyone else we haven't considered that could provide assistance for the monumental task at hand? And was taking down Big Tiny enough of a deterrent to keep the clinkers off our backs? Stick around and find out. Chapter 74, Brunkhollow. Thank you. Care for a little warding bondage? Well, worst 6 copper I ever spent.
Here we go.
With the sun starting to come down in the late afternoon, the group splits again after deliberating by the bridge. Kayt and Illien to the Merc Hall, TC to the Gnome Nook, and Annabel back to Paramount, where Doxley may also be headed after a reasonably productive conversation with Izzy Narvos. Some steady east-west winds travel briskly through town in tandem with the direction of the creek, bending the reeds and cattails in a way that seems to usher and encourage you along. A clear sky turning slowly to shades of deep yellow feels very much like the filling of an hourglass. Visual cues counting you down to an impending point of no return. What concerns you more at this particular moment in time? The slow march of James Bellamy and his Hierophants, or the hurried hunt between Mr. Yiddibon and the Orthon? Best not to dwell on the things you can't control, but at the same time there's some value in considering all possible outcomes. When you pass beneath the archway, you can hear the sound of arrows being loosened and then thum, as they strike targets that are set up on the training grounds in the rear of the building. You've heard them before when you've come in here. It's a whisper compared to the roar of your recent firearms practice, but here in the mess hall there's just quiet murmurs of conversation. You weren't here when Doxley swung through earlier, but the two of the chattier regulars, Lex and Tav, are not present, so the place is pretty subdued on the whole. Daphne is outside her usual post behind the cage. She's seated alone at the far end of the furthest dining table, and she's flipping through several loose papers that are tucked inside a little leather folder. She also has beside her an inkwell, a quill, and a wax sealing kit. You get the impression that she's preparing to write some kind of correspondence that she may then later deliver to the courier's office. She's sitting there a little buried in her notes and thoughts, and she doesn't clock your entrance right as you enter. A couple people that are kind of eating at the tables give you guys little nods on the way by. Not people you recognize, just acknowledging your presence as you come through. So sort of free to approach at your leisure. You've just come inside through the door.
Is she still wearing her wrist wrappings that are the Saywall colors?
Yeah, the sort of oranges, the burnt oranges of Saywall. Yes, she is.
Okay.
She wears those most of the time that
Yeah.
you've seen her, at least, when she's...
All right.
So you guys are by the entrance, but you can approach her. And she's, again, sort of slowly kind of...
You're welcome to be present for this whole conversation, but maybe let me take the lead since we go way back.
Yeah, of course. I'll just be here to cheer you guys on. It's gonna be great.
I'm gonna give his hand a little squeeze and then let go. Because I'm a strong, independent woman at the Merc Hall. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna approach.
Sure, you do so. She kind of hears some footsteps and briefly looks up from her notes.
She returns to Brunkhollow, and I have to hear about it through not one, but two of her friends before she stops by to say hello. A less evolved woman than I might take a little offense to that.
I was worried you were gonna say that, but trust me, there's a good fucking reason why I have been busy.
Didn't find Saywall to your liking.
Even worse than when I left the first time.
I believe that.
Is this an okay time to steal you away for a private conversation between the three of us?
Sure. It's quiet. Have a seat.
How far away are we from other people?
She was all the way at the end. It seemed like she had made a point of finding a little bit of privacy.
Yeah.
Like, if you talk quietly, that would be exceptionally difficult for someone to hear. And again, there's that background of like...
Yeah.
It's like people training. You can hear some swords clashing
Her
in the back.
office is just like the cage, so it's not like
Yeah, she doesn't...
room.
I mean, she might, but you haven't seen it. She
Yeah.
mostly is like... But yeah, there isn't that... that in here there's like a prison cell because there was a goblin that was kept prisoner here at one point. But it's... You have not been to a private space here.
Right. I'm gonna kind of look around and just make eye contact with Illien and be like, everyone's gonna find out soon enough, and sit down.
Worried about someone in particular, Glory?
No. The worst possible people I already know. Remember when I first came here? And you told me it was nice to have somebody who you trust finally roll into town.
Yeah, I remember.
I need you to activate all of that trust. I used to think that you were cool as fuck.
Used to.
I still do. Back in school, you were late to class. You were always picking fights with people, standing up for yourself. And then when you got kicked out, the rumor was that you crossed the promulgation line. And I remember thinking, I wish I had the balls to be like Daphne. Maybe if all of us had the balls to be like Daphne, things would be different. Maybe we'd actually understand what freedom means, what it feels like. And you never told me what happened. Why you got kicked out, why you came here.
It had nothing to do with balls. Just bad fucking luck. And for the record, I don't know that I have crossed the line. But I might have. Can I pour you a drink?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure.
Has a little bottle next to it.
Thank you.
It's good to see you again, Daphne, by the way.
Good to see you too. I did a little fencing for Baker Macklin on the outside. And the hush-hush kind, not the pointy sword kind. When people wanted something moved, I had a policy of not caring too much what it was. Just business, you know? Well, that's a policy that I've since revisited. Because one day I got asked to move something that I shouldn't have. I was doing the second leg of a handoff just north of the city. And I got caught in a rainstorm. It's one of the worst that I've ever seen. You might even remember that night. I heard later on that the lower training facility of Saywall Monastic flooded, and the trainees spent days bailing it out with buckets. Sorry, I wasn't there to do my part. Anyway, the wagon that I was driving overturned around a muddy bend. The boxes in the back spilled open. And inside was all these dolls, I guess. And each one was made in the likeness of a religious leader of significance. Provosts, vicars, chaplains, the Archbishop of Saywall, the High Reverend himself from our neighbors to the south. Even in the dark of night, I could match the resemblance. And each one was smeared with red paint to look like blood. Some of them had needles sticking in them, some of them knives. More likely than not, they was meant as some kind of intimidation tactic. You get people scared, you get people talking. But one thing's for sure, you wouldn't want to be caught with them in your possession. And just my luck, night like it was, there was other people riding fast along the road making for the city. And I could see them coming, lanterns bobbing in the dark. Some of them were shouting, asking if I was all right. They heard the wagon roll over. There wasn't enough time to get the dolls back in the boxes, and I didn't want to have to explain myself, so I ran. I don't know for sure if something like that would have put me through the gate. But I also didn't want to stick around to find out. Perceived threats like that are likely to draw an investigation. And even though I obviously didn't make them myself, it's not like my record was sparkling clean either. And I didn't get kicked out. I fucking left.
That's even cooler, frankly. I told you that I came here for alchemy. And that was true.
So far, so good.
But I really came here for one specific thing. And with the help of Maeve, who you most graciously helped me endear myself to, and my family's old notes, we succeeded in creating or possibly recreating a weapon. A weapon so powerful and so simple that I know it's going to change the world as we know it. Eventually, it's gonna need some serious fucking regulations. But for now, I believe it is the key to empowering the masses to resist the empowered fucking few. You follow me so far?
And you've come here to bestow these upon me.
I thought my plan was I'd come here, I'd find an alchemist, we would work together, we would create this thing, and then, I don't know, I would start smuggling out of Brunkhollow to Saywall to resistance groups around. People who were ready to stand up to the clerics. Unfortunately, fortunately, a situation much more urgent has come up. And this is where I need you to trust me. You know how we spoke about the cusp and how it's fickle as hell?
Yeah.
So in addition to working on this weapon, in the time that I have been here, I have learned how the cusp works, why it's here, why it moves. But I'm not the only one who knows how to expand it and how to destroy it permanently. My friends and I, we know exactly where we have to be as soon as possible to stop a variety of people from destroying the cusp and ending Brunkhollow as we know it.
People from town trying to destroy it.
I'm gonna lean in even closer. Have you been aware that there's been a cleric in Brunkhollow?
No.
Well, he's not here anymore, in town, but he is on his way to the spot where we need to get.
Did you know when he was in town?
No, I don't believe so. I learned of his existence as soon as I got back, and at that time he had already left.
Make a persuasion check.
Fuck, okay. I'm pretty sure that's true.
Thank God.
That's a natural 20.
Hey!
Let's go! Plus 10.
Plus 10.
I told you I've been a little fucking busy.
We'll skip past the part where I ask how exactly you found yourself at the center of all this.
I wouldn't have an answer for you even if you asked.
I don't think you would have come here to pull my leg over some bullshit. And you'll excuse me taking a moment to comprehend the weight of what you just laid on me. Why did you come here to me? And who else knows?
The folks I've been traveling with, uncovering all of this with. Maeve is aware pretty much of the situation, as she is directly involved at this point. Now there's a cleric who was on his way. You remember that crazy preacher with the snakes and the incident that happened at the music box? I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we thought he was dead. He's not fucking dead. He knows as well, and we think he's trying to destroy the cusp.
I see the logic in the cleric wanting it gone. What's the business of this preacher?
Well, if I may, he's working with a demi-hag. Demi-hag's keeping him alive. And
That complicates, it doesn't clarify.
I'm getting to it. That magic that is keeping him alive has made the preacher believe that he has crossed the line and the gods will hate him for it. But he's taken it upon himself. If he can be the cursed one that can end all of this for the gods, he'll go to the hells for it.
Okay.
And on top of that, He's got a bunch of followers.
Also kind of undead. And on top of that, there's Ramo Klein.
You're familiar with the name?
Yeah, I know it.
Now, I would love to answer as many questions as you have about this motherfucker, but I have probably more questions than you even. He is also trying to get to this location to destroy the cusp, and he has some amount of powers bestowed to him by the gods that make him just as strong, if not stronger, than the cleric.
Why?
There's a lot.
I'll let you take that one, Illien.
To summarize briefly, the gods can't see into the cusp, obviously, and the clerics can't enact their will within the cusp. They took a chance on Ramo, giving him all this power, because they know him to be a selfish creature that wants to keep this power for himself. So, he might do their bidding because he's just a selfish fucking man.
Someone who can keep their power inside the cusp.
Yes. And doesn't want anyone else to touch it.
He's also got a bunch of
I think
undead.
I think he can raise those at will. I'm not sure.
You're seeing what we're up against.
I run a mercenaries guild, Kayt. I don't know what to make of that.
I'll tell you what to make of it. We are either going to lose this town in the next 24 to 48 hours, permanently, or we are going to expand the cusp wider than we could have ever possibly imagined. I know how it works. I know what we have to do. The plan is in motion, and I'm gonna open up my poncho and like gesture to the harness, and maybe like can I like take like shield myself with the poncho so like nobody else in the merc hall can see, and I'm gonna take one out, one of the firearms, so that she can see it and kind of like move it around. This is called a firearm. Now Maeve is cooking up tons of these. I don't know exactly how many she has, but we need people who can wield them. People who I trust. I'm gonna put it back. You have built something incredible here. You have a family of people here. Smart, skilled fighters, people who you trust. I need you, and I need your family. I need everybody who you have, who believes that none of us are free until we are all free.
Most of my folk ain't even through the gate. I mean, they came here for opportunity, for coin. You're asking them to fight for something that I don't know that they would fight for. I got people that got courage right up to the edge of stupidity, but they don't work for free. Make no mistake. If what you say is true, I want you to succeed. But between the three of us, and this doesn't leave the table, you couldn't have come at a worse time. What was once a very manageable thieves guild in Brunkhollow with modest aspirations has turned into something of a free-for-all. Now, I need to make some tough decisions about my level of involvement. And me turning my attention away could get me in all kinds of hot water. Whatever I might be able to contribute to your cause would be indirect at best. Even the people I trust that are part of my mercenary family, if I took to them what you just told me, they would laugh in my fucking face and they'd take that back to the Thieves Guild as evidence against me.
Are there even a handful that you do trust, or ones that did cross the line?
I mean, in all honesty, with the caveat that I ain't trying to be snide or flippant, if this all came crumbling down tomorrow, there'd be a lot more I told you so's flying around than there would be people in utter disbelief. It's just the way of things, and Brunkhollow ain't been around long enough for people to have faith in its permanence.
Well, I hope the people here that haven't crossed the line beg and plead to the gods that the clerics will have the clarity of mind to not raise this town from top to bottom for it just existing.
I mean, you have to have had the thought with what we just explained. If that cusp goes away, if it's a cleric, a god, Ramo and all of his freakish divine power, they're gonna level this place.
Make a persuasion check.
You guys are doing great.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Is there any way that I can aid with what I said about it being raised?
I think I do. I don't have any. That was a natural 1.
Oh.
The dice tell the story.
Ugh. Well,
I can't spare any bodies, even if I wanted to.
you can't leave?
If I left now with what's going on, I'd have a knife waiting for me when I got back.
What if there was money? What if it was presented like a job? And you didn't have to tell people anything about undead preachers and the cusp?
Yeah, I'm not sure I would have told him that anyway. Even with a friendly discount, I mean, you're looking at a hefty sum. I put out contracts anywhere from a couple hundred to a couple thousand gold. And that comes with fair warning for the kind of troubles or danger that they'd be up against. This sounds like one of those things from a purely monetary standpoint. It's hard to make the reward worth the risk. I mean, it sounds like you need people that join of their own accord because they can't go back. And I wouldn't say that makes up a significant portion of my ranks.
Okay. Could you do one thing at least? If you have business in town, there's something important underneath that well that's up on the Gnome Nook. Could you have at least a couple people watch that entrance? If anyone goes down there, I mean, I don't even know what you would do, but maybe prevent someone from going down there.
I can do that.
Okay. That's something.
I can give you gold for it. I mean, I don't have much use for it right now. I don't know if I'm coming back.
It ain't much to post somebody up on the well. I can do that.
Okay.
Look, I know that your sister or your friend or whatever was in here earlier. Doxley, right?
Yeah.
She was talking to Lex and Tav, and I'm guessing that had something to do with this.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they gave her a good lay of the land, and they might be my best, but they're not my only. Let me see what I can dig up from my other scouts. Landmarks, creature sightings, different options for making progress along your chosen route. Areas you might avoid based on weather conditions or who you're traveling with. I've also got a couple people out in the downweald working various jobs already. Now, messenger birds can be unreliable beyond the valley, but I'll do my best to get word to them, and if they can provide some assistance when you cross paths, I'll tell them to do so, and that there's money waiting for them when they get back.
She had like papers, right? Can I grab like a blank paper and a quill? And I have proficiency in cartographer's tools, so I'm gonna draw a map, and I'm gonna indicate like as roughly as quickly as possible where that aperture site is, and I'm gonna circle it and fold it up and give it back to her. In case you change your mind.
people aren't gonna fight your fight for you, but maybe they can give you a leg up along the way.
We'd appreciate that.
Just so you're aware of the full situation, our friend, his sister, has gotten Izzy involved. And she's promised us some people.
Well, if anybody who knows people who've already gone through the gate, it's Izzy.
Yeah. And maybe we'll scrounge up that asshole Bison and see who he can scrounge up as well.
I'm gonna take out the note that I got off of the bodies by the waterfall and pass it to her. Are these one of your people or from the other half?
Arlo Wise. He ain't one of mine. And it seems that whatever good faith negotiations me and Mr. Wise have had wasn't in such good faith after all.
Is he dangerous? How much should I be watching my back?
To you, I'd say not very much if those people that he wrote that letter to are where I think they are.
Well,
I'll try to get whatever information I can get over to the Paramount if you're still staying there. Tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, depending on who's around for me to ask.
we'll probably be gone first thing in the morning.
Try to get it before then.
I'm gonna grab her wrists where the wrappings are. Mm-hmm. I hope I get back. And I hope when I get back, there's a town to get back to.
When you get back, come see me first so I don't have to hear it through your fucking friends.
I wish I could stay and help whatever shit you've got going on with the Thieves Guild.
I'll manage.
I'm gonna get up.
Good luck out there.
Thanks for hearing us out.
Yeah.
Ready?
Kayt's walking out the door already.
I guess she is. And he'll go as well.
You can follow around. You guys sort of walk out into the, now sort of by the river there, or just outside on Merkel.
Well, at least she was so honest with us. You know, she wasn't trying to pull the wool over our eyes.
More firearms for me. I might as well take 10 of them now.
You think I could have one?
Yeah, it depends on how many people Izzy gets.
You'd rather they have it more than me?
I think you're pretty fucking decked out now with all your magic and whatnot.
What's the harm in a little bit more punch, you know?
I'm taking 10, and if I can have 10 and all of Izzy's people can have, then you can have one.
Great. Deal. Yeah. All right.
Anywhere in particular you guys are headed after that?
You said the sun was going down?
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Around the time the Monteros could see me? Maybe?
Sure, possibly. Yeah, you could think about heading in that direction.
Want to come with me to the Monteros?
What do we need money for now?
Oh, you haven't seen what they have at Good as Gold. They have a lot of cool stuff.
It's gonna start storming, like pound storming in the direction of the Lucky Heathen.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, bad. She's in a bad mood. 14.
Okay.
I was just kidding. That's worse. 12.
A nerve-wracking, but also potentially tantalizing conversation with Keaton and Hockney, followed shortly after by the assassination adventures of T&A, has left you looking forward to a little alone time. For all of your striving for something greater, something grander, you still feel very much at home amongst the quiet of your room, flipping through pages, studying texts and incantations, imagining to yourself how these words can be put to work affecting the weave. Heading up through the thoroughfare, you can see that Kenzo is out on the porch of Paramount, and he's lighting the lanterns in preparation for the twilight hours of the day. But even before you get all the way there, you can see there's a decent crowd within, hovering around the front desk. Fleabags, fresh off the wagon, with their luggage that's been lumped into different piles, hoping to secure a room before their scarcity forces one to maybe take a stroll up to the gnome tents. Several passers-by glance inside inquisitively to see some of the new faces, but one set of eyes that you notice is fixed on you. And it's actually someone peering out from the alley between Paramount and the next building over. With stubby arms, very round eyes, and bushy eyebrows, you recognize the goblin Sean Snip from your plot to sneak back into Fort Contrition following the violence in Urkmarsh. And you do also recall that there's some unfulfilled promises in that regard.
Yeah, totally.
You make eye contact as you're sort of heading in the direction of Paramount, and he sort of...
Okay, can I also on my way over have been looking for any clinkers or other people eyeballing?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
24.
24. As you passed by EOD, or what was once EOD, there's someone standing there, and they honestly wouldn't stand out except for the fact that you know that EOD is very much fully abandoned. They're standing there like they're almost like a guard, like they're guarding the door, but there's nothing to, there's nothing to guard there at the moment. So it seems a little dress up to you, a little play pretend. So you couldn't say with certainty, but so there's now kind of maybe someone faking a guard post at EOD, and then TC mentioned someone sort of faking a drunkard somewhere along the streets. So.
Can I cast Mind Slipper on him?
you could. Is that a saving throw?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's an intelligence saving throw.
11.
He failed.
Okay. Does he take damage?
He does indeed. It's 2d6. That is 6 psychic damage.
Nothing.
Great. Okay.
And he kind of slumps down there, sitting in the thoroughfare.
Okay. Just a warning shot, I guess. I'm gonna follow Sean Snap.
Great, you sort of head into the little alley between the two buildings there. And he's kind of waiting, he's sitting up kind of on a crate that's between the two buildings. You're not gonna believe this.
I ain't.
Somebody broke out of the prison. Just as you was trying to break in. Lucky you avoided that one.
That is. Very good luck. Have you been having trouble getting into the prison? High security and stuff?
Can't get in that prison at all.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, I didn't see you by the bluffs.
I'm very sorry I couldn't get your box.
Oh, man.
It had already been absconded out of town. The preacher came back to get it. Because he wasn't dead, I guess? I am leaving town to go way up north. Like, almost out by the upweald where he's supposed to be. I imagine he still has it.
Oh, you gonna get the box?
I hope to kill him, and I'll bring it back to you if I kill him.
Make a persuasion check.
Come on.
Hold on, whatever. Oh, it's only a 7.
The box is the only reason that I helped you get in.
I know.
So maybe a little something for me now.
I'm pretty short on funds here. I plan to
I like that bow.
Can't have my bow. It's my only way of defending myself. Or else I'd be helpless entirely.
I gotta get something.
I agree.
She's gonna kill him.
I'm not gonna kill him. He
Mind
helps me.
You look like down one alley, the other's the one
He
there.
helps me. I'm not gonna kill him. Can I give him, okay. You ever used a spell scroll before?
I've sold a spell scroll before.
Do you want one?
Yeah.
It's a Zone of Truth spell scroll.
Oh.
I'll give you that.
Okay. I can sell that for a good amount.
Over to him. He greedily grabs it, unfurls it to look at the sketchings. And he almost pretends he can read it.
Zone of Truth.
I am sorry I couldn't get what we agreed upon. I tried. I really did.
Hang on to this. You come back with the box. You get it back.
I think that's very fair. Okay. Just gonna say in Goblin, it has been, as always, a pleasure doing business with you.
A woman of your word.
Goes through the back alley, around the back side of Paramount there. We're gonna swing around, also to the thoroughfare, but on another opposite kind of side there.
Annabel doesn't mind some of her friends.
Yes, you do.
All the time. Sometimes I do. I don't want to one-shot a goblin.
Leaving the stables at Narvos C&C.
Yeah.
You have some thoughts of returning to Paramount, reconnecting with the parties. You can share what you might have discussed with Izzy. But you take a little time wandering through the crowd, thinking about the position of responsibility thrust upon you. It's not that you can't consult and strategize with others, but it will ultimately be your word, your instructions that Izzy passes on to her recruits to carry with them into the downwheel. Just before you pass by the Lucky Heathen, which is quickly drawing in the masses with a promise of bacchanalia and entertainment, you spot a pair of inebriates that seem to have gotten a head start on their fellow revelers. Both of them are human, a man and a woman. The man has damp, stringy hair, mismatched boots, and overalls with no shirt on underneath. And I don't think you've met Skits before, but that's who we're looking at. Okay. And the woman is in her 30s, and she has uneven sandy brown hair that looks like it was cut in the dark with a dull knife, like she hacked away at it. And that woman is Polly Thorpe, who it's been a while since you've run into in the streets of Brunkhollow. And you can hear them, they're talking to each other. They're both drinking, they both have a bottle with them, they're both drinking. And they're talking, but they're kind of talking past each other, not really having like a conversation so much as they are pontificating. Go on and riddle me this. Which is the more natural state? The one in which your fears and entire fucking anxiety squeeze the life from you like a hill giant standing on your chest? Day in, day out, or the state in which you're afforded a bit of breathing room on account of a freely wandering mind, not beholden to a fixed train of thought. If you rightly chose the latter, I'll submit that it is sobriety that is the greater depravity, and ought be treated with our fine mortal medicine. And he takes a big swing.
Well said, drunk fucking tosspot. You know, you're stupider than you are drunk. And when I tell you how drunk you are, you'll come to realize the full weight of my implication. Oh, look, it's Fish Bitch. Yeah, garbage walking fucking Tyrun trash. Take a trash out, somebody. It's piling up in the streets. Looks like a sea elf when you squint.
Doxley's going to... How far are they from the Paramount?
Like not far. You can see it. Like you're right outside of the Heathen. So if you see on your map, it's like a couple buildings down is the Paramount, but you're right outside of Lucky Heathen.
Doxley's just gonna walk past them, go to the Paramount, get 3 plates of food.
Okay. As you pass through, I'll just also tell you, as you pass through the Paramount, it's never been busier since you've been here at the Paramount. It's just the level of activity you haven't seen since your caravan arrived. Mr. Clemens is engaged in a conversation with several guests that are standing around the front desk, and he has an oversized ledger that contains what it looks like checkout and check-in information, like a little calendar. And he's trying to stagger certain rooms being available to accommodate as many of these people as possible. And the kitchen is packed. And it's not just packed with people, the luggage has spilled over from the lobby sort of into the kitchen area as people hopefully are looking to bring them up into a room. You can see some disappointed faces resigned to the fact that they may be heading up to the Stubborn Bluffs, at least for tonight. And the crowd is a little pushy, a little incredulous. You can see people kind of a little miffed that they're unable to secure a room. But Clemens handles the interactions with the very sort of degree of ease and grace that you've come to know from him. Perhaps even enjoying a little bit of the influx of patrons despite some of the unruliness. As you walk, like you have to kind of navigate and push your way through the crowd, and you can hear Clemens talking.
As I've explained, we are simply at full capacity until 2 nights from now at the earliest. Now, I have you first on the list to be notified if a room becomes available, but that's all I can do for you. So you're just picking up little pieces of them chatting. And you push your way into the kitchen. The kitchen is very busy, but it's mostly people sitting and waiting or piled with luggage. There aren't a lot of people actually getting food. So you can head over to the like sort of kitchen window there and grab a couple things if
Yeah,
you'd like.
something simple and hearty.
Sure, there's some like warm bread that's been set out. There's a couple, there is a bowl of, there's a self-serve like cauldron of stew with some bowls next to it as well. So some bread and stew that's sort of available to take.
Sure, yeah. I'll grab like some kind of a tray to kind of help
Sure,
carry it out.
you can do so.
And I'll head over to the skits and Polly.
Okay. They've wandered 10, 15 feet down the road a little bit, but
All right.
still sort of.
Is there a place, like, are they seated or they're just standing?
They're like walking, slowly ambling through the thoroughfare.
And have they set up those, like, seats with the fire yet? Like,
No, it's not quite that late yet. The market is starting to like dismantle and people leave, but the fire pit hasn't been set up yet. There's the like stones.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to them, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, Fish Bitch is back. She was gone, and we rejoiced. And now she's back and we cry.
My companions ditched me for supper time, and I have extra food. I was wondering if you all were enticed by it.
We don't want anything from you. I'll have some.
Showgives gets it. Sorry.
Takes the bowl. Takes the spread. He's like
Dips it in.
So as he kind of like occupies himself with the food a little bit. Polly, a few days ago when you and I first bumped into each other, you said that I was nobody in Brunkhollow and you were nobody in Brunkhollow. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
And I said you were right?
Yeah, I remember that. First time Tyrun ever said someone else was right.
I'm still saying you were right, but you didn't finish the thought. We're nothing when we came here, which means that we can go on to be anything we fucking want to be. I had to figure that out myself. And I want you to be able to figure that out for yourself as well. I'm not my parents. You are not yours. I'm sorry for what my family did to yours. And I don't think there is a way for me to magically repay you for what they've done.
make a persuasion check.
Okay. Oh, that's so sad. Persuasion? I'm gonna use tactical mind
Okay. Let's go.
and add.
A D10?
Thank you.
Yeah, whatever your superiority die.
I always mix them.
Wait, is it? I thought it was a second wind die.
Oh, second one. Yeah.
D10. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I keep mixing them up. So you did it.
I did.
You did it. Okay, so that's 3, 7.
You can keep the
Okay, said your piece. Walk on.
If I'm ever back in Brunkhollow after tonight, and you need some work, come and find me.
You can see, you look over and the Skids is sort of,
Okay.
She'll leave all of the food. Like, if I pictured her, like, kind of placing it on, like, a barrel nearby or something, but she'll just turn away and leave the food for them and just start walking away. And then I'm gonna head to the Paramount.
Feel a roll hit your back.
some hot soup. Yeah, right there. We're staggering times here. You actually are still first to arrive at the Paramount. So you walk in and you see, again, the sort of busy, like, I've already, you have a room, let's get your key. And so he's still like directing traffic through the front here.
Can I actually weasel my way in there to get to Clemens really quickly?
Sure, yeah, you can.
I couldn't help but notice we've got a lot of new visitors.
Yes, a new caravan came in from Merlai, so we're trying to see how many people we can fit in here.
I think I can be of service a little bit, actually. I believe the Mori guest is going to be bunking. We're switching rooms around, but I think Mori's going to be giving up her room. So you're welcome to rent that one out if you wish.
All right, I will need to get that from the guests themselves.
Oh, all right, sure.
But good to know. I'll make a note of it, and
Great.
one of these fine people can have a room.
Excellent. All right. If my companions are looking for me, I'm in the kitchen.
All right.
Okay.
I don't think I've seen any of your companions go up, but it's been busy. I didn't know if you're looking for someone you might check.
All good, thank you.
Of course. It sort of goes back to his things. In the kitchen. You just want to wait there in the kitchen?
Yeah, I think I'll peek out the window, just try to... I think it's time we download a bunch of information. So.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Around this time, Annabel makes her way, seeing the same scene that Doxley did as you come through the lobby there. And you don't kind of notice her at first because of the piles of luggage, but you kind of turn towards the stairs and then see Doxley in the kitchen there.
Okay, I'll head over to Doxley then.
Do so.
Hey.
Hi. How's your day going?
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, pretty successful.
Oh, wow. That's... I couldn't tell if that was sarcasm.
No,
actually.
it was pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. How's your day going?
Fine. I've had to explain our circumstances so many times that I think the next time I do it, I'm just gonna start laughing because it sounds so goddamn ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. No, it telling people the details.
I feel foolish.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm describing a book that I've
Fairy
never
tale.
read. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all right. When it all changes, then they'll know we was telling the truth. Did you get people to agree? From Izzy? She's gonna drop her voice a little.
Yeah. Are the rest of our companions coming? Because I feel like it's time we all sort of pull together our information and.
TC had to run an errand with old family friend that he met at the prison, I guess. He says he's okay.
Did he say it in your weird language, or did he say like, no, I'm fine?
He said, no, I'm fine.
Okay, he didn't say
Plain
like,
common.
my boots are running thin or something like that.
You guys are really, you're fixated on it, you know, the rest of you guys.
Well, you use it quite often, and it sounds
Well,
very silly.
I mean, all right. Anyway,
Okay, so he's doing something.
Kayt and Illien went to talk to Daphne at the Merc Hall, try to convince her.
Excellent, because she's going to be my nominee for leading the troops, so...
All right, well, I don't have any run-ins with her, so if you want to go and head them off, if that's your hope, then...
No, I think...
Why don't you just want Izzy's people to do it?
I don't want Izzy's people to have the means after the fact. I wanted a neutral party to be leading it. That's my
Well,
hope.
if we got Bison and Izzy an equal number of guns, would that have mutually assured destruction?
Bison's just got no leverage anymore, you know?
If he had firearms, perhaps he might.
I don't know what this will do
He
politically.
still has
when
all
we-
those mines,
when
right?
we just... I suppose. I don't know what kind of clout he has, honestly. What power he has left. Lost a lot of men.
I don't think I can get anybody from the guild to join. Their focus is elsewhere.
Alright.
I've been told I have a potential weapon coming my way from them, though, so...
Is it another...
No. It's a potion that's supposed to make my spellcasting more powerful.
Don't tell my brother that, or else he'll guzzle it down.
I plan to keep it for myself.
Great.
Speaking of that, let me go speak to Clemens. I'd like to study my books, if you don't mind. If you've something, like a task for all of us to do, come and get me. But I'm gonna go up to my blood-soaked room and learn some spells.
Yeah.
Oh god. Did we not...
I don't think I'll stay there tonight. I might go to the Thieves Guild and crash there.
Well, I was gonna
But
say
I can't let anybody rent it. It's not like I can turn it over. I gotta wait till we come back and then I can press.
You should probably. Oh, you could.
Yeah, but I need to prepare a cantrip, and I can't do it when I need to prepare weapon cantrips. So it's a task.
Like, oh, wonderful, an empty.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say. We're gonna be keeping that for a while. Anyway, let me go and speak to him.
All right.
You don't need me right this sec, do you?
No.
Then I'll be learning some spells to burn the shit out of the cleric.
I like that. You don't have any ins with goblins. I feel like we haven't.
Big goblin.
Are you allies with any of them? Would they be interested in help defending the town?
Maybe. Should we be giving goblins guns?
Should we be giving anybody guns? I'd rather have a goblin a gun than Izzy, quite honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you spoken to that woman?
Have you spoken to goblins?
No, not really.
Okay. I haven't spoken to her.
All right. She's a tyrant in the making. She's a Tyrun times 10.
Let me do a little spell crafting, and then maybe I can go to the goblins and see. I wouldn't say allies, but
Right.
I do speak it, and I mean, I feel like any partnership you have with a goblin, you need to be careful with.
All the goblins?
Not all, of course.
Okay.
It's like anyone. All humans. You can't make generalizations. All half-elves, all sea elves.
Yeah,
They're
they
just
all
people.
suck, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, anyone will stab you in the back if they get the chance. That's what I've found. Anyway, bye. I'm gonna go over to Clemens.
He's like in the middle of. Yes, I've got that.
Just-
Yes, I've got your room tomorrow night. Thank you. And he's
Sidle up to him.
Miss Price.
There's a gentleman named Suggs who's coming by later, possibly.
All right.
And if he asks for an Annabel, you can let him up.
I take your meaning.
Thank
I will. I will give.
But
you
only
your
if
room
he says his name is Suggs.
now. Suggs.
Anybody else?
Just Suggs.
Suggs Buskin?
Suggs, but I'll make a note.
Anyway, all right. Thank you, Mr. Clemens.
He's like,
do I get
Suggs, but seems totally normal.
It seems like a totally normal name. Anyway, she's gonna say thank you, Mr. Clemens,
course.
and she's gonna float on out. Give Doc's little hat tip.
Dox gives you finger guns.
What a
Okay. Oh, we've started finger.
We've started it.
Finger fire.
Exactly.
It's more like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back out in the thoroughfare. You guys move by. You give a quick glance over to your left as you go over the bridge and see the water wheel turning, knowing that Maeve and Jonah are somewhere within, hopefully. Walk past EOD, kind of moving further north.
Kayt's got her hands underneath her poncho, fondling the firearms, and is like talking to herself like, oh my god, people care, someone's gonna care, people care, people care about justice, people are gonna love you, they're gonna love you, they're gonna use it right, they're gonna want you.
Illie's just gonna let this happen.
They're gonna want both of you, you're so special, it's amazing that Daphne wasn't impressed, but I'm impressed. Just all the way.
When we get close to the Monteros, if you're still doing that, I'll be like, you working some stuff out? You're feeling good?
Let's go inside.
Oh, okay.
Can I see them going into the locked gate?
It'll be okay.
Perception check. Are you trying to keep an eye out for them?
Yeah, like
because you could
I
have.
wanted people to come together.
Because you could have posted like out on the porch if you were really
Oh, I
looking
picture
out
the
for
kitchen sort of having a view of the.
No, kitchen's in the back. It's like porch,
Oh.
the lobby, and then the kitchen. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I was trying to keep an eye on.
Okay, then I mean, if you wanted to be kind of out more toward the lobby, I would say as they turn the corner through the market, they don't head for Paramount. They too do a quick sort of left there and look like they're headed elsewhere. But you will say you spot them.
Oi! Hey.
Sister.
She'll
Yeah.
go out into the thoroughfare. Hi.
Hi.
Annabel's upstairs. Tacey's doing a thing with a.
Prison.
A person.
The guy from the prison, yeah.
Okay, you knew that.
Yep.
And then I think it's time we sort of got together and talked big picture.
Yes.
What?
I have one more errand which might help our big picture a lot. I'm going to the Monteros. Like I
Oh,
told you.
okay. Sorry. Yeah.
But do you want to have that beforehand? Or do you want me to see what I can get done to the Monteros and then we have a big meetup?
I guess I could do it after, but Annabel said that you were with Daphne.
Oh, we just left there.
What's that face about?
Apparently things are so dicey at the Thieves Guild right now that no one has time or manpower they're willing to spare.
And that it would honestly look bad if she helped.
Do people not understand that even if they haven't crossed the line, even if they haven't got...
I tried to tell Daphne that, this place will probably be raised no matter what, but...
Just being here. All right. Fuck.
People have this hard time seeing the big picture, I've found. We mentioned Izzy's involvement and it didn't much help.
And it's fair that what we're bringing up kind of sounds like we're loonies, but it's the fact that Daphne trusts Kayt so much that she even listened.
It's fine, because I'm going to have 10 firearms for myself, so...
Maybe 9. I want one.
I think we need to get Niall out of the cave.
I think so, too.
I'd like that.
All right. I have a new errand. Good luck with yours. I'll see you back at the Paramount.
Wait, you're not going to Niall right now?
No.
Oh, okay,
God's
great. I was
no.
like, don't do that
I'm not-
alone.
No.
Okay, great.
No, I'm going to Gujak.
Does it seem like you're telling the truth?
Make an insight check.
Okay, you know what? I will. And it's a 11.
10. It seems true.
Oh, okay, great.
Wow, it's like I don't even have to DM. The game just happened. You just let it unfold.
Sorry, Matt. Okay, great. Well, since you're being true about it, and I did an insight check, and it was really good.
God.
Okay, well then, I'm gonna head to the Monteros, and then what, we meet up at the Paramount?
Yeah, and again, Annabelle's in a room. I wouldn't stay in your room tonight. I would turn your key in. Something's up with the Paramount. Just turn your key in, say, I'm no longer in need of this room, turn your key in, you can bunk with my brother, I'll sleep elsewhere. Okay, bye!
Kayt is pink. Completely, like, mauve.
Well, that happened. It's a very Doxley move. Let's go talk to the Monteros.
Tell her about the ring or something?
I don't know if she even saw the ring.
What is going on?
I mean,
What's
the
going
ring.
on?
Let's go talk to the Monteros.
Okay.
Yeah. Illie's gonna turn and be like, all right.
She did see the ring.
Yeah?
Don't worry, I rolled a dirty
Okay.
20 on that one.
Oh, cool.
So you're heading back to Paramount?
No, I'm going to Gujak.
You're going to Gujek's
Yeah,
first. Great.
God.
But we'll follow into the Lucky Heathen.
Let's just leave. Let's just go now.
Yeah, we've done all we could.
No.
Those last errands.
As you walk in, you think to yourself, here is the heathen as you picture it in your head. You've been here before during some of the earlier hours when it's very slow, very quiet, but even without the kind of sparkling stained glass colors of the space once reserved for Snake in the Grass, the main floor is as vibrant as ever. There's coins and markers being tossed across tables as patrons place their bets. A small ensemble of musicians are tucked into the back corner, and there's a sea of servers that are moving through the cramped quarters with little trays and practice dexterity as they hold mugs of wine and spirits. You spot some doe-eyed types that you don't recognize looking around the room in wonderment. Perhaps their first time here and a welcome change for being stuck with the same 6 people for hours or possibly even days on a wagon from whatever town of origin they come from. Teddy looks like he's finding seats for a woman and her husband by the bar. He's sort of ushering them over, sort of explaining, again, could be Fleabag's here for the first time. And Chelsea Montero, in her very fitted black robe, bangles looped over her horns, is observing and explaining a game of double pass to a dwarven man that's standing by there. So the two of them are standing and she's sort of explaining the rules to him, you can see, and he's kind of nodding along, and you can see his eyes are kind of greedily eyeing the quickly growing pot in the middle. As you've played before, you know it can get sort of very big exponentially in the middle. This leaves Liam by himself. Liam Montero's here as well. He's leaning up against the gate on the eastern end of the room. that separates the staircase leading up to the second floor, which you've gone through that gate a couple of times at this point. With a chalice in hand, he's sipping and he's smiling, clearly pleased with how the evening is progressing. And you'd be forgiven for wanting to join him for a little isolated bliss here, sort of forget about what awaits you in the downwield and just indulge in the entertainment that this establishment has to offer. So he's off to the side. Again, you can see all three of them. Teddy's over by the bar, Chelsea's talking to a dwarven man, and Liam's alone, kind of over by the gate over there. So two of you walk in.
Wait. Let's just stand here a moment. Isn't this nice? These people playing games, having a good time.
They don't know they're about that.
Not that guy. That guy did not have a great night. Looks like that guy's night ended, actually, but...
Well, all of their nights are gonna end.
All right. It could, because as every day does and a new dawn will begin, right?
Yeah, because it's tomorrow night, not tonight, that they're gonna die.
Just breathe it in, Kayt. Just let the joy seep in a little bit. We're gonna need that going into the next few days. Feeling better?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do I see Teddy?
Yeah, Teddy, again, he's over by the bar,
that's
seating a couple of those people. Him and Chelsea are currently sort of preoccupied. Not that you couldn't walk up to them, but Liam's the only one that's sort of on his own off to the side.
If we happen to catch Teddy's eye, I'll give a wave.
Sure, he's in.
Seats in. And I'll head straight to Liam after that.
He doesn't really hear you approach. It's quite loud in here, so he doesn't kind of hear your footsteps or anything, and he has this sort of chalice in hand, but eventually you get close enough that he sort of sees you coming, and he holds the chalice up.
Mr. Tyrun, what a delight to reconnect.
Mr. Montero.
And Ms. Mori, I believe.
Had to.
I must admit, some small part of me worried that you'd been swallowed up by the downwield at some point or another. But I'm pleased to find that is not the case.
Yeah.
One of my recruiters mentioned he saw you moving about town with those acrobats that came the other day.
Yes.
Friends of yours.
They are now, yeah.
Glad to hear it. Hopefully friends of ours.
If they make their way back into the valley, I'll give them a good word.
I appreciate it. Is there something I can do for you tonight?
Did Teddy perhaps pass a message on or not yet?
He only mentioned that you wish to see me.
Yes. And he may have left out an important part. I need to have a discussion with you, and it will be the most important discussion of your life.
He mentioned that it would likely be a private discussion.
Yes, that would be nice. And hopefully with Mrs. Montero as well, if you think it's okay for Chelsea to step away from the floor?
I might be able to see if she can step away, but is there something we can discuss first, and I can bring it to her?
Yeah. Maybe...
It's important for one of us to be on the floor during these operating hours, preferably.
Illien's gonna get a bit closer to him and say, what I mean to talk about is the end of Brunkhollow and magic and Yarpaya and what the next 48 hours looks like.
Why don't we have a brief conversation in our office, if you like? I can't leave Chelsea and Teddy down here for too long.
Yeah.
Lest I fail to uphold my quota for mingling and management. Maybe up there you can tell me what's on your mind. And I can send for Chelsea if she's available.
All right, deal. It seems a little weird since this is your establishment, but should I go buy a couple of your bottles to then treat you to some bottles?
I appreciate the gesture, but I'll have something set up.
Okay. All right, let's go. I'm a little nervous.
Please, right this way.
And he sort of opens the gate, the same staircase that you've sort of walked through before.
He opens the gate.
Opens. And as he's walking up the stairs, he's talking as he's sort of heading up.
I know that early on we came to an accord about a free exchange of information between us. I can only apologize that I have been preoccupied keeping my own house in order. There was the destruction of our very expensively imported snake-in-the-grass table and
Yes.
a couple of fights that broke out, and it's just been a busy week.
I hear you.
I
And
agree more.
I apologize in turn that I've been as vacant
No,
from your presence.
Please. You have to understand that Chelsea and I have a lot of money, and when Teddy says to me that someone wants to have a conversation that is the most important conversation you'll ever have, it's usually somebody asking for money.
Well,
Right this way. You up the stairs, and for the first time, the subsequent times you've been here, you've been in some of those private sort of conference rooms that they sort of leave separated. But he leads you into their office, which you have been in before. The very first time you came here, when the Monteros wanted to hear about the cleric incident in the Cusp, they brought you here. You can see it's sort of very lavishly decorated, a nice big upholstered couch and a couple of chairs, and he takes a seat in one of them. Please, sit. Make yourselves comfortable. Somebody should bring up a drink in a moment, but where shall we begin?
Kayt's gonna lean over and just whisper in his ear, just keep in mind I'm rather persuasive, so maybe if it gets to something, you have me make the pitch, all right?
that sounds great.
Okay, I'm gonna pat him on the back.
You see him, there's like a bead of sweat. All right, guys.
Smells like metagaming in my office.
Oh no. He's on to us. It must have been about, I don't even remember at this point, a week ago, 5 days ago. We were speaking a lot about Yarpaya.
Yes,
And
I remember.
then that we would trade information if either of us found out a bit more about what that was.
Yes.
Well, I have gone several levels deep with Yarpaya, and I'd like to trade that information with you. And what you said before we came in here worries me. So I'll leave that till later. I'm gonna continue with my thought process. Oh God. Okay, Mr. Montero, I'm gonna come out and just say everything because I trust you as I've trusted you since we first had a conversation. Yarpaya, I don't remember how much you know, but an order of knights from days of old paladins. I've reconnected with my ancestry that comes from Yarpaya.
Interesting.
And recently, I've had some very amazing experiences and come upon some power myself. As a paladin, I know that sounds wild. If you ask to prove it, I could try something. That leads into another point. All of this ties to a much bigger situation that's going on right now within the Cusp. There's a cleric was within Brunkhollow, is now not, is out in the Downwield. That preacher that was in the music box has been revived and is on a mission out in the Downwield. Ramo Klein, who is also from Yarpaya lineage, has awakened paladin powers and the gods have chosen him and is out in the Downwield. What I mean to say is in the next 48 hours, this cusp will either be evaporated and this town razed with everyone within it, or we will have saved it and perhaps expanded the cusp wildly. Do you have any thoughts so far before I continue?
You've been busy, my boy.
Yes.
This is very interesting. It seems that perhaps that a lot of people here who are not completely sure if they've gone through the gate or not are about to find out for certain.
Yeah, and I have a bad feeling that even if they haven't, the clerics won't give a fuck about that.
When we had a longer talk here, some number of days ago, we spoke at length about magic.
Mm-hmm.
I said that I believe that all magic has a source that can be found, a source that can be snuffed out like a candle. And the more that Brunkhollow grows, the less people will be content with not knowing. People will go looking for the source, There will be a conflict between those who wish to smother it and those who wish to keep the candle burning.
Yes.
Seems I was not wrong in this.
You're a very smart person.
Not to pat myself on the back, but to say it happened faster than I thought.
Yes. I think a week and a half ago, we had no idea what we were stepping into, and it happened faster than we thought as well.
If I could be so bold as to speak for my wife, we are two who would prefer that the candle continues to burn. But our business has always been facilitating rather than taking the fight ourselves. In addition, you come to see me after some interval of absence. I'm not blaming you, mind.
Yes.
Simply to say, I'm not yet sure what you're asking me for, and it's a lot to put on someone that you've had limited interaction with at a short time here. Not that I don't believe you.
I hope that speaks to our urgency and borderline desperation at this point. I trust you, and to be fully honest, my sister said I should be hesitant on what I share about what I've come upon. And if I wasn't in such a position as we are now, I think I'd probably agree with her. Probably would have shared the Arpaia stuff with you, but maybe strengthen our connection and bond a bit more until I reveal this other stuff.
I see.
We're probably leaving within the morning to try to save Brunkhollow. Unsure if I'll be returning.
To try to save the cusp, not Brunkhollow.
Try to save the cusp, and by proxy, Brunkhollow.
I see.
What I'm asking for is, one, I didn't know how much of a part in this you would wish to play. If you wanted to be a part of the front line, so to speak, and stand with us.
Come in. And, you sort of bring... Yeah, it is. Bring it. Thank you. You can go.
And he pours and...
Sorry, continue.
No problem.
As this is happening, Kayt's gonna reach into her bag and take out the Acephalus 4 book and just kind of like hold it and like wait for Illien to notice.
Mm-hmm. We're forming a sort of militia within Brunkhollow to stand with us while we try to handle the more difficult situation, but we need people to hold a line. I had no idea if you'd be interested in that, or no.
As I said, I am a facilitator.
Right.
I wouldn't do you much good standing on the line.
Understood.
Is there something else I can offer you?
Yes. Is there any connections with people that you know might have crossed the line that would wish to defend this place with their lives because it might be snuffed out soon?
I'm sure that I know some people who've crossed the line, but my wife and I are not Bison, we're not Daphne, we don't have our people.
Right.
We have us.
Yeah.
And Teddy, I suppose.
Yeah. It was just a shot in the dark, really, to see if you had that. Finally asking, and worried about, like what you said at the beginning. We need to stay alive and have the best chance out there versus this cleric and a demi-hag and this chosen god paladin behemoth. I need money. I need to be able to equip my party with powerful elixirs and potions and this magic that I've come upon. I've understood all of a sudden it's very expensive because I need certain things to cast certain things, and now my bank account has run dry. So I come to you asking for help.
What you've described happening out there in the Downwield is borderline unbelievable.
And I'm gonna pat Kayt on the arm.
I'm gonna flip the book around so that the title is showing. Does this title ring a bell to you at all?
No.
As I recall, you and your wife are very interested in all sorts of things that cross the line, get close to the line, the history of magic and whatnot.
It's something that we've looked into, yes.
So am I. And I have also been quite busy. And Kayt, I think we'll like flip to maybe like one of the most important pages, and even though it's all in like hard, like to understand language, like
It's a little poetic, sort of flowery language.
yeah, like it's I can verbally summarize, or I can say I summarize.
Sure.
the-
What part of it are you trying to express?
I'm gonna say that the statues that have been. I can roleplay this shit out.
Yeah.
I can do it.
You can do it.
Yes, tell me. What is this book?
It's actually through my mother, credits to her, that I was able to understand some of this. She came to town and visited one of the statues with me, and she recognized it.
The one that Bison brought to town.
Yes,
I had a look at it.
before it was destroyed. I don't know if you had any thoughts or if it rung a bell for you in any of your research.
I didn't recognize the statue, if that's what you're asking me.
Well, my mother did. I took a brief trip back home, and in my hometown library, I was able to find this book. I poured over it. It's a little complicated. But the reason the cusp exists in the first place has to do with these statues. The reason it moves around is because it is related to a living, breathing thing that moves. You familiar with elementals from other planes?
I'm familiar with elementals as a type of creature.
Long time ago, there were Jinn. They sought to bring elementals from another plane here. And long story short, they were successful to a point. There is at least one of these creatures here within the cusp. Not only within the cusp, creating the cusp. As it moves, the cusp moves. And if it goes away, the cusp goes away.
The creature is the cusp.
A Zarnidan.
Excuse my skepticism. From knowledge I've acquired previously, a Zarnidan is very large.
Yes, I've
I
seen
feel
it.
like someone would have seen that
I have.
wandering around through the Downwield.
The same way that the statues? We've seen many, are underground. So is the elemental.
The Zarnidan, hopefully, will only be a couple thousand feet from where you stand within an hour or two, underneath Brunkhollow. There is a statue down the well that's up on the bluffs, and we have the ability, and learn the ability on how to call it to us, to this location. This creature is massive. There is a massive underground lake underneath Brunkhollow, and that is where it resides. I only saw probably a 5 to 10% of it, the rest of it hidden beneath the water.
So the creature is coming here. You can direct the creature, why not take it away from danger?
No one is attempting to kill the creature. They are attempting to lure it out of our plane of existence entirely. There's a location that we have, through great pain and much time and effort, discovered. The location of a portal where this creature initially came through. that it is possible it will exit once more.
And they're trying to make sure that happens.
Yes, the cleric and the reverend and this other paladin.
That's a pretty good plan if you're a shithead.
Yeah.
Luckily, we're bigger shitheads.
Yes.
I'll kind of like just close the book and just like so he feels like he has something to touch, tangible to this fantasy.
If this was a scheme to extort money from myself and my wife, it is the most elaborate one I've ever seen.
If there's anything I can do to alleviate the fact that this isn't a scheme, I will do so. Granted, it happens before tomorrow morning. It's when the mission starts.
Both of you give me a persuasion check and take the higher roll between the two of you.
That's what happens when you're married.
You balance these things.
It's a natural one again.
Persuasion is going to be a 15.
15.
Good job.
Joe. Yeah, Joe.
And also both of you give me insight check.
Oh, that's more fun.
What does he know?
Oh God, that's got to be you.
22.
Thank the
22.
Lord.
There's some hesitation in him, and you don't think it's sourced because you just came from a conversation with Daphne that's similar and not unreasonably so. There's some skepticism, trying to sort of suss out the details. And with Daphne, it was sort of a reluctance and a unfortunate inability to feel like she could do what was asked of her. And with Liam, you see a little bit of very much wanting, but worried that he can't contribute, not that he doesn't want to
Oh
contribute.
no, they're out of money.
And you kind of just sort of see that wash over him as he's thinking.
How much were you hoping that I could provide?
I mean, honestly,
200 gold, 300 gold.
There's at least one more material that I need to fully utilize my powers. And then, honestly, it's to buy things like health potions at good as gold. Anything that you feel you can give. So, 200, 500, 1,000. I don't know what your situation's like.
I don't think we're in a position to refuse anything.
I have 48 gold to my name, and before I leave, hopefully 0.
I can definitely give you something. I will tell you in confidence that Bison has reached out to myself and Chelsea with a proposition by way of messenger. He has some very interesting plans of his own for the future, now that he has abandoned his post at Excavation on Demand. He had a thought to perhaps cut myself and my wife in, and we were intrigued. And I would be lying if I said that had not put a sizable dent in our easily available funds. At the moment, we're in the early stages, but it sounds like Bison believes that the Clinkers are awfully close to vacating the valley entirely if their support from Piran evaporates. If and when that happens, he would like to be among the first to make a move on Little Hollow, establishing a secondary sister settlement. And with our financial support, we would own a significant stake in the new Little Hollow.
Smart. Good business move.
Thank you for saying so.
Illien's there gritting his teeth a little bit.
Oh my god.
I don't want to let you down, my boy. Let me present you with 2 possibilities. 1, as part of Brunkhollow's old guard, we were among those who helped the Bank of Brunkhollow get on its feet, along with Crenshaw, Bison, Ms. Eusebio. It was our advocating trust and credit that helped Miss Guilfoyle and Miss Lamb establish a degree of legitimacy. Otherwise, it may not have survived. I can write you a certificate of good faith that may help you secure a loan, which is typically only allowed in very small amounts to newcomers and those without a place of residence within Brunkhollow. That is no guarantee, however. They reserve the right to enforce whatever restrictions or waiting periods are within their purview. You will need a silver tongue if you are going to bypass whatever forms and formalities they require. And there's nothing I can do to insist if they decide to turn you away other than give my recommendation.
Well,
I wouldn't assume they are prodigious crossers of the line, are they?
Not to my knowledge.
luckily, I think I have close ties with someone who helps run the bank.
Oh, fantastic.
That would help. There's one other possibility, and this is a long shot. Within this very building, there might be an opportunity to find some unaccounted for wealth, and I'm not just talking about gambling your way to good fortune.
Okay, got it.
Which, on this one occasion, I do not recommend. Chelsea and I were among the first to come to Brunkhollow, as I said, but we were not the very, very first. Those were the mining types who saw opportunity in the hills, and shortly after them came the freight and transportation business. Not much point in digging it all up if you couldn't bring it somewhere else to sell it. When we came here, the central settlement, if you can even call it that, it was a shanty town here. Temporary tents and buildings all across the river. Even so, we wanted to make sure that as the town grew, we would continue to be at the very, very center of it all. And we could have easily bought up a plot further away down the river, but we had good vision for what this place could become. We picked out this spot right here that you're standing in. It was previously occupied by a man named Edgar Ruknov. He had this one little story dwelling right by the bluffs that we liked the look of. And we offered him a very generous sum to buy his property. But he was very stubborn, although not as stubborn as Chelsea and I. After several refusals, we decided to see if we could motivate him to sell. We had a couple of very skilled croupiers, card sharks, including Teddy himself. We ran a few rigged card games at the local watering hole. We've a keen eye for spotting a man who cannot quit when he's down. And it wasn't long before Mr. Ruknov found himself in quite a bit of debt. He eventually sold the place to us. But he always maintained that we had something to do with this downward spiral. Not as simple-minded as he looked, perhaps. Edgar left town in a hurry because some unsavory sorts wanted their money back more than he was able to accumulate. They wanted to teach him a lesson about fiscal responsibility, I presume. We demolished the house to build the Heathen, and we found that he had dug out a little basement beneath ground level. Now, in this basement, there is a door with some very curious symbols on them. And we later found out, as we were not able to open the door, that Mr. Ruknov had a very friendly association with a certain Mr. Oslo Brinkpot, who I don't know if you know.
Well.
Mr. Brinkpot lives here in town and has a great deal of expertise with items of a magical nature.
Yeah.
Now, because of this, we were afraid to tamper with the door or try to break it down, because as he was feeling rather spiteful when he sold us the property, we couldn't be sure he hadn't left behind some kind of booby trap as an act of sabotage. Now, it could be nothing, or it could be something. Either way, Chelsea and I would prefer it be dismantled or disarmed, purely for our own peace of mind. We've had some people look at it, but it's not a simple lock to be picked. It's not a lever to be pulled. There's something that we're not seeing. If you want to take a look at it with your friends, I can make you a deal. You disable and open the door, and I'll give you whatever the contents it holds, to sell or do with as you please. In addition to that, I cannot give you all of our available funding, but something in the range of 500 to 600 might be feasible.
That is more than gracious of you. And yeah, we'll get that door open. I'll take you up on that for sure.
Right. I would not be offended at all if you simply choose to take the simpler route and pay a visit to the treasury, to the bank, see what you can get there. In dire situations such as the one you've described to me, I would not begrudge you taking the path of least resistance.
Well, I mean, we're adventurers. The door sounds kind of cool. Plus, I'm not a big fan of banks anyway, so.
Well, I'll make sure you have my letter of recommendation anyway, just in case you change your mind.
Okay. I'm sorry to put all of this on your plate, but as one of the old guard, it's important you know the fate of your town, so.
Yes, it's an investment in Brunkhollow. Look at it that way.
Just so you know, if we don't make it back, Daphne is aware. She was unable to help us, but she is aware. Maeve is aware.
And Izzy.
All the reliable types.
A varying degree, I hear.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you like to peruse this in our absence?
I wouldn't mind.
I thought maybe you'd like to see this, because we found an original in that basement of yours way back. He's gonna take the locket off of his. This is something that appeared to me about Yarpaya and my own oath. And he's gonna open the locket, and there's the sea elf in there. I have reason to believe that this is my ancestor that fought against the clerics himself. And now I hold his legacy with me. And he'll put it back on.
That must be very special to you.
It is.
Hold on to it. Hold it tight. I wish I could do more, but that's what I have for you at this moment. It's short notice, I'm afraid.
That is totally understandable.
I'm not 100% positive that I still have the rolled up paintings that I grabbed from the library in my bag, or if I left them at Paramount. I'm like pretty sure I have
We
them.
could say you grabbed them.
Yeah, I don't think that I would have left them. Yeah, so I'm gonna also.
As long as you didn't, you took those with you to Brunkhollow,
Yes,
right? Yeah, then
yeah.
we'll say yeah.
So I'm basically emptying everything that I found. I'm gonna give them to him.
And you can see as he sort of takes them, he unfurls them with his sort of clawed fingers. Like it's of interest to him. It's of great fascination, and you know that sort of about the Monteros, sort of the histories.
I know you're great collectors, and so I hope that you will keep this knowledge.
When he opens the painting and gives that look over of it, Illien's gonna reach for Kayt's hand and like give it a squeeze, like, good job. That's good.
I'll give you the key to the basement. He sort of reaches in a drawer nearby.
Basement.
It's underneath the staircase that we just came up to get here.
Okay.
Now, the basement is deep and the foundation of the heathen is strong. I'm not worried so much about some kind of collapse as I am about the safety of those who attempt to open the door.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, if you get the impression that whatever trap Mr. Ruknov set behind might be high in its destructive power, maybe say so, and perhaps an attempt can be made at an early morning hour when our main floor is more empty. But feel free to have a look before then.
I'll gather some of the troops. One of our party is probably more likely to understand this than I, so.
Very well.
Thank you. I hate to be so blunt, but I put my foot in my mouth a lot. Should I get the 600 gold now? Or later, after we open the door? Or just gotta get the shopping done before Good as Gold closes, you know?
Oh my god.
You are in charge of him. You know this, Erica. Don't let him
We're
go
spending
buy
all
a
the money.
thumper. If he
I
buys a
have
thumper,
420 in this office.
Yeah, nice.
I
Okay.
can give that to you now.
All right. That would be lovely. Thank you. I'm so sorry. This is the worst polite
And
way
he
to ask.
holds it tight as you sort of reach for it.
Don't make me regret handing this over.
Unfortunately, the only way you'll regret it is if I die in the next 24 hours. But hopefully this will keep that from happening.
Kayt is gonna take like a little piece of paper out and like just like quickly jot down some notes and pass them to Liam. She's like, if we fail, my assumption is Brunkhollow will be leveled in a matter of moments, but just in case it isn't, maybe it's possible to get the cusp open again. That's just a little extra information that is not in the book that might be of use to restart everything.
Very well.
All right, we'll talk to you when we open that door to let you know.
I'll be out on the floor, but feel free to let yourselves down there at your leisure.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go.
He opens the door. He lets you go through.
I'm going to look over some of this for a moment. Please, see yourselves out.
Certainly.
Closes the door behind him. And the kind of music of downstairs like washes back over you as you come back out of it.
I've always liked those guys.
Yeah, they're great.
Absolute nerds, you know? Lying, cheating nerds, but total nerds.
That's pretty crazy what they did to that fella. But hey,
Smart nerds.
business is business, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Let's go meet up with Doc and Annabel, and maybe TC's around. I don't know.
Can I see? Can I like hold my hand out like I want to feel the money?
Oh, Illien goes to like give his hand. Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. 120.
Oh, that feels good.
All right.
And that's where we're going to take a little break.
Oh, wow.
Pivot back to Paramount.
Getting hot
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
We're well on our way. A couple major stops checked off.
We can go get Thumper's neck.
Thumper time!
Don't you do it.
Don't
do it. Don't do it.
Thank you so much. More to
my
come
God.
after the break. The group will come together and talk about maybe the mysterious door at the Lucky Heathen and what else they might be able to get with their loan. But we'll pick it up there. Enjoy. Brunkhollow Powerball. Put your numbers in.
Brunkhollow Powerball.
Powerball.
420 gold.
For the town drunk who's a nuisance during hours of the sun. Under influence of starshine is the party's chief of fun. Drunk hollow, flows the whiskey in the hills. Drunk hollow, see the climbing all wine sails. A fight there in the thoroughfare, or lovers kissing sweet. The magic of drunk hollow nightly sweeps me off my feet. Even Samson, who are never negligent. Come the wisps and whirls of nighttime are completely heaven sent. Prim and proper at their store, but come dusk are a little loose. The magic of drunk hollow makes them silly as a goose. Drunk hollow, flows the whiskey in the hills.
Welcome back, everybody, to Chapter 74 of
Somebody just walk into the
Brunkhollow.
store.
Yeah, that was good
It literally
timing.
sounded exactly like somebody walking into a shop.
We're returning after a good conversation with Mr. Liam Montero, offering a little bit of help and a potential to maybe earn a little bit of extra money if it's possible.
Treasure.
To fund the expedition up north. But before we dive right back in, was there anything else you wanted to?
There might be just a couple things. Long tail, I can't remember where I left off. Son of a chef, 20 bits. Long tail, 20 bits. Adria, resubscribe. Nice McGrath, 1 bit. Tollbass, a bit. Those are all your ones.
Oh,
Anna Murphy,
yeah.
1 bit. Low Res Guy, 1 bit.
that.
Twitch Spark, 100 bits. Somebody rolled a 100. Amazing. 911 LS, resubscribe. Nice McGrath, 1 bit. Anna Murphy, 1 bit. Insanely Flatulent, resubscribed. And Low Res Guy did 30 bits. Thank you guys
Thank
very,
you,
very
guys.
much.
Thank you.
Oh, right. I left my cup in the other room.
I took too big a
You wanna
bite.
go?
No,
We'll
I'll just-
vamp.
I'll just drink it out of here.
We'll vamp.
We're gonna head up on top of the bluffs. Doxley's taking a little quick jog up through the gnomes.
Okay.
Along the side there, you pass by Mr. Yudabon's house on your left, which is still deteriorating, but has not sort of collapsed in any kind of final state.
Just thinking back to what we saw under there only 24 hours ago.
Wasn't long. You find your way through the tents and back to plot K4-5, which is the two tents that have been pushed together. So the Gujek, and you can see some of the smoke billowing out one of the windows. Inside, you can see his silhouette behind the flaps kind of moving about. It's still sort of maybe wrapping up his things for the day, but you also don't know what he's been kind of told to work on or anything. So you can hear him inside. And it seems like he's also kind of muttering something.
That's yeah.
Goes over, sort of pours something. So you can hear him inside.
She'll go up to the tent, but like not stick her head in or anything. Anyone have time for a friendly conversation?
Always.
Ah! Gujek, my good man.
Good to see you.
Good to see you as well, sir. I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No, everything is where it should be.
Excellent.
A last-minute request.
What was it?
No, I'm asking if
yes.
you have a last-minute request.
Yes, well, I know. I honestly can't remember if I've spoken to you about this or my companions. The Thunderstones becoming inert sort of
Yes,
function.
I spoke to someone about that.
Might have been my brother.
Could have been.
Yeah. Maybe
Could
got
have
a little
been.
uglier.
Could have been the little man.
The little man.
Yes.
Big rump.
Did not see his rump.
It's probably him. Anyways, I've spoken with Izzy, and she has an equal interest in having that sort of, potion. I'm not even sure what it would be.
Yes, it was an idea for a spray that would neutralize temporarily the stone.
Understood.
I don't have it ready.
And
I can work on it.
And I'm not meaning to rush you, but what's the timeline on making something like that?
It wouldn't be tonight.
All right. Could it be in the morning?
Maybe. If I stayed up through the night.
You know, Kujek, normally I don't like making people in your line of work do such a thing, but we might be at that point, my friend.
Make a persuasion check.
God damn it! Okay.
Let's go, Jordan.
Got this, Jojo.
Anything but one.
And perhaps not.
It's a 10, and I'm going to use Tactical Mind.
Yeah, that's the best one.
That's the best one. D10.
Okay, hit me with a 5 here.
That's a 10!
Okay, so it's a dirty 20.
Wow.
Dirty 20.
Holy.
I will do it.
Wow.
Kujek, I cannot express to you how much that means to me. You are literally saving a man's life, and perhaps many more.
I will be sleepy when you next see me.
I will bring you an extra cup of coffee.
That sounds good.
What can I pay you for this?
I don't know exactly what I need. I'll let you know.
All right.
I don't know what I need for the spray.
All right. If you need anything over the course of the night, just wake me. I'm a light sleeper.
If I don't have it in here, then we have a bigger problem.
Yes. Yes, then I go to plan D, which is really probably just plan A, but you know. All right. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
Mosey on back down.
Heading back to Paramount.
Yes.
Speaking of Paramount,
Is it me?
it is indeed.
Hello, magical me.
In the quiet of your room, trying to ignore some of the staining on the walls, and the crumpled sheets and curtains in the corner. A little dried at this point, but still, if you were to step on it, you might hear kind of a little squishy.
That's your stuff. No, that's all our stuff.
You spend some time beginning to study your spells, and you can break this up too. It takes the time that it sort of
Great.
specifies, but it doesn't have to be sort of sitting one intense kind of
That
study
was my
session.
question.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
As long as it's not sort of a gigantic diversion where you have to go do something, but yeah, you can take some time, do something, come back. If you needed to leave for something, you might need to leave your spellbook here. It's in the middle of copying one thing to another. But anything you've prepared, remember, you don't need the spellbook on hand.
Yeah.
You just
Okay.
might have to sort of not disrupt the process.
Totally.
sort of.
Okay.
As you're working there in the quiet of your room, do you want to talk about what you might be looking into, or we don't have to? But
Yeah.
what
She's
Annabelle's
trying to
considering.
learn thunder wave here.
And is that something you're copying over from
from
Haskell's
Haskell's book?
notes?
Yeah. So she's also she keeps getting her eye keeps getting pulled at his like a higher level spells, like his counter spell, and she's like, oh, it's a little bit too. So she like goes and starts with Thunderwave, but she keeps looking at his reverse clairvoyance spell and being like, she's like, no, I gotta stay focused, and she's like working on Thunderwave and copying it over and practicing some of the somatic stuff just so that she gets a feeling of how it feels, and closing her eyes like she always does with the wizard spells and picturing the way her manipulating the weave is like physically pulling the threads around her. And Kayt is sitting on the mirror, like the little desk over there, and sort of just watching her, and she wonders she wonders if Kayt can also see the weave, since she's a little fey creature, what it looks like to her.
A little bit of time passes, and you're sort of in the middle of transcribing some of Haskell's letters into your own penmanship. And then you hear...
Who is it? She's gonna go over to the door. I said, who is it?
Hey, Annabel.
Gonna open the door.
You open up the door and you find a muscly little halfling sporting a reddish mullet that's been slicked back with some kind of oil. And while he's allowed the beard to grow out to kind of give some shape to a very round face, you recognize him right away as a fellow Hockney disciple, Suggs Buskin.
I don't get to reprise my role
as Suggs Buskin.
He has some kind of narrow box that's tucked under his arm, and you can tell, like, not like delivery person having it out, like he has it a little concealed in the hallway. And it's almost like a gift box for a bottle of wine, but it's smaller in its dimensions. It's not quite that large. And he gives you a little friendly nod as sort of the two of you lock eyes. You're a long way from Saugus.
You too.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you. They let you ride in that wagon with Keaton?
Yeah.
They let you talk?
I tried.
Come on in.
Thanks. He sort of steps inside. I don't want to be doing handoffs in the hallway.
Yeah, it's not mine. Don't worry.
All right.
She just gives him like as broad a grin as she can.
Okay, well, I take it you know why I'm here.
Yeah.
Here it is, in all its glory. Swain Stimulant.
That's what it's called. That's what they went up with.
Well, you know, the guy's name is Swain.
Yeah, all right. You know anything about it?
Yeah, I'm supposed to give you a little
spiel.
You gotta keep it inside this padded container as much as you can. I'm told that the contents are under a good bit of pressure, so it's a good knock to the bottle could shatter the glass, even though it's awful thick.
Okay.
Yeah. And he takes it, and the container's leather bound, and it's very nondescript, probably intentionally, you feel, so as not to kind of advertise its value. And there's a little string around it that Suggs loosens, and it allows the box to separate kind of into two long ways parts so that it opens. And then inside there are clumps of cloth that have been very sort of snugly stuffed in there to provide some protection against kind of jostling or bumping of the bottle. The glass of the vial itself is indeed very thick, substantially more so than like a typical potion of healing or something. And inside, there's a very viscous kind of contents that are kind of an orange-brown color, somewhere between like amber and clay, like a kind of almost translucent, dull orange color that sort of moves very slowly as he moves it. Nah, it ain't overly complicated, but there's a couple of things to note. Now, first, no, I got it. Give me a sec. No, first, you need to be actively concentrating on your connection to the weave when you consume it.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what magic you're concentrating on, but it's got to be something, or it's just going to flow right through you. It's not going to latch onto your essence. Okay. So, in practical terms, you need to be concentrating on a spell
already
when you drink
concentrating on a spell.
Yeah, you need to be. It doesn't matter what it is, but that helps it sort of like latch to you because your constant connection to the weave.
Right.
So you need to be concentrating on a spell when you take it.
Okay.
Now, the second thing is, and I've been told
they gave me one to give to you. You're gonna want to chase it with a potion of healing immediately after.
Gods, okay.
You see, when the elixir seeps in, it's very potent. It might kind of tear up the lining of your throat and your stomach. It's not pleasant, right? So the potion of healing helps keep everything intact.
Sure.
Now, if you don't, it's not gonna kill you. It's gonna hurt. So the potion of healing, helps.
Okay.
And then, it's supposed to last about 8 hours. But, be careful. It's not like it hits hour 8 and it's just gone and fades over time. And you might feel yourself getting woozy or weaker around hours 6 or 7 as it loosens its grip on the weave.
Okay.
They said for optimal effect, maybe drink it, 30 minutes to an hour before you need it most. By then, it's kicked in for sure.
When you need it most. All right.
The cleric said he'd be here about 30 minutes. So.
Yeah, I have to say, I was a little jealous back at the Church of Divine Mirth when we ran that paint job.
Yeah.
And I'm a little jealous again today. I mean, if Hawk didn't say he needed me elsewhere, I'd want to tag along so I could see you take down the cleric yourself.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean, what are you doing with Hawk?
Running errands, mostly. But running in the right circles, Spending a lot of time, Mr. Kuyan. What is it? Something better I should be doing?
I mean, saving the world?
Yeah, I'll get on that. Let me know.
No, Segs, I'm fucking serious. I mean, we're going after the cleric, but we have the ability to expand the cusp. That would kind of change everything, don't you think? Even for regular folks outside, people with no magic or hadn't gone through the promulgation line, I think it'd shake them.
I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah. But that's why, you're helping Hawk and Keaton out
Yeah.
with this, and then you do that so that we can, take the information back to the guy who's going to be doing it on the outside.
Right. Don't you want to be at the center of it?
I think when it kicks off on the outside, that's going to be the center of it.
I'm saying, what if the outside was inside?
What are you proposing, Annabel?
I could use a couple more hands on this mission. I ain't telling you to go against any orders.
Not now.
Not ever.
No, I mean when Keaton says, hey, I got something for you to do, and I say, no, Annabel told me to stick around, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind. Anyway, I'm sure what you're doing here is good.
Yeah. Anyway, you're busy, so.
No, it's all right.
All right.
I don't really have anywhere for you to sit.
Yeah, I don't want to sit.
Did they tell you anything else about this? Like after getting woozy after 8 hours, any other lasting effects that might happen, or?
Not that they told me, and I only relayed. I was told to memorize this information.
You did great.
I don't know anything about it.
You nailed it.
Yeah, I'll take that right back to Keaton. I just mean that, if Floyd Swain was here, I'm sure he could tell you a lot more about it, but
Yeah.
I was just given a grocery list.
Floyd Swain. You ever met the man?
Yeah, we crossed paths.
Nice.
Seemed like
Do I feel like he? Do I feel like I could push him to come just join me on this mission? Do I get the sense that he might?
I would say even without an insight, like just given your sort of work in the conversation thus far, like it's tempting to him. Like the idea of being at the center of sort of the more important events is tempting to him. But that also, he'd need good incentive or something to do so, because he would at a certain point he would probably be disobeying orders if he had orders he was already given by Hockney and Keaton.
Who else came with you? Anybody I know? from Saugus?
No, we lost Baxter. No.
What happened?
He didn't make it through the cusp.
Oh, God.
It actually wasn't. That was actually the worst part. I mean, not that there's a good part, but it wasn't even a cleric or nothing. It was just these. I don't know. We got hit by a band of guys on horseback.
Bandits?
Yeah, I guess.
Fuck.
2 wagons didn't make it through. Baxter was on one of them.
Fuck. I'm so sorry.
Sorry to give you the bad news.
That's all right. Fuck. I thought I knew there was some trouble out in Saugus. I heard we got hit or something. One of our safe houses. I thought it was that.
Oh no, that was a little while ago. This was, recent.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's it's just you think you know what you're fighting against, right? And then it's like these people that nobody's. Us to them, we're nobody. It's like just looking to get, I don't know, a little bit of money. It's pathetic is what it is, Not seeing the bigger,
If you made it through, you think he'd want to come with me? Onto the upwheel?
I bet he would.
We're gonna leave first thing in the morning. What if, and I don't think I can stay here, to be honest. I'm probably gonna bunk down in the Thieves Guild. What if you just left with me, made sure you didn't see Hawk, and then off we went?
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, come on, baby.
Companion NPC ally.
13.
It's tempting. It is.
We could really fucking change stuff.
I want to see it. I mean, I brought you the thing, and I want to see it. I want to see it. Let me think on it.
Okay.
It's good to see you, Annabel.
Good to see you too.
I wasn't trying to. I'm just saying, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
This room's disgusting.
Yeah.
You don't want to tell me? I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I should go.
Okay.
All right. Keep it in the box. Don't drop it. That seems.
You look good.
Thanks. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Have a drink. For me.
I mean, if you're over at the butcher shop and I'm there, maybe I'll see you.
Maybe.
All right, Annabel. I'll see you.
See ya. Oh! Gonna shut the door.
Oh, they used to hook up.
I don't remember us.
Busking.
When did that come into play?
I don't know. Wow.
Post church of
Failed
Divine.
to mention it, and it was right
That wasn't
that
in
he
the
did.
backstory.
On the back of your character sheet.
Yeah, it
Damn it.
said used to hook up. Okay, she's gonna just go back. She wishes she had a drink, but she's just gonna go back to her studies.
Okay.
She's gonna look at the potion a little bit and then just very carefully close it and put it in her bag and be like, I really should try to keep this safe until I gotta go anywhere.
It's decently insulated. I mean, we don't, we're pretty generous about if you just get hit by something, it's not gonna.
Yeah.
But if someone was to get hold of it and drop it, it's it's just delicate potentially. Delicate.
If I wrapped it in like a old pair of clothes, in
Yeah,
my
and then stuffed it in
bag.
your bag. Sure,
Okay,
yeah,
like
that would
an
protect
extra
against
layer.
most non-sort of intentional destruction. But yeah.
Totally, yeah. Okay, great. Then that's what I will do, and go back to my Thunderwave.
As we pivot downstairs, Doxley comes back in after speaking with Gujek. Is there anything as you come back in? It's quieted down a little bit in the lobby. Some people still lingering, hoping, sort of crossing their fingers that someone might kind of last minute check out so they can grab a room, but not the full crowd complement of people around Bassett's desk.
No, I can't think of anything.
You know, staying in the lobby, you going upstairs?
I'll stay in the lobby and wait for my brother.
Nice.
A little bit of time passes by, and were you guys heading back to Paramount?
After the thumpers, probably.
Better fucking not. You better fucking
Doxley
not.
will kill you with that thumper.
Annabel.
Yeah,
Push your head between them.
And Doxley's sort of sitting there, and you don't even kind of see them come in, but you do hear, "Oh, welcome back."
Thank you.
Yes, it's calmed down a little bit in here. Sorry that it was quite busy earlier.
Flea bags.
Yes.
Crazy.
Is this just the usual coming in from the most recent wagon?
Well, this was a larger caravan. I think it was started as 12 wagons, so it was a big group.
Wow. Yeah, ours was just, what, 3,
Three or
and
four,
then it was...
I think.
Yeah, wow. That is a big caravan. Hey!
Doxley, I was gonna say,
Yo.
where was I? I wanted to
guess,
like
can I see
listen
you?
for a second and see if Kayt gives the key or anything. Like she does.
You could be in the
like,
booth if,
Oh, okay.
well, if you were
I'll see
intentionally
them.
trying to.
Yeah, she was just listening.
Lots of civilians.
Yep. And they're gonna have an amazing time here in Brunkhollow. Have you seen my sister and Annabel?
They came through a couple of times, but to be honest, there was a lot of activity at the
Yeah,
desk, so
that's
I
right.
may have missed them.
You look like you have something to say.
No.
I apologize
Up.
if at any point it takes a little longer to collect the sheets or change the basins. There's just we're full up at the moment.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Will there be times I need to write down, I need to take a bath now, because now there's so many people going for the baths.
We've never had a wait list for the washroom, but if it becomes a problem, I'll look into it.
Okay. All right, I guess we'll head upstairs.
All right.
Is that Doxley?
Oi,
wait.
I thought I heard your voices. Sorry, I was deep in thought.
Oh.
How did it go? Come.
Much better than at the Merc Hall.
Are you headed up the steps? Or did you want
Oh no,
to-
I was come gather at the table.
Oh, okay.
that I'm
sitting at the table.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go fetch Annabelle, or?
No, I think she's starting her spells.
Okay.
I would leave her be.
Okay.
We're gonna need
Oh,
her.
yeah, we'll need her in a little bit, so.
Why?
We have
Good
a
news.
money-making opportunity.
Yes.
We're gonna get rich quick.
Get rich quick scheme. The good news is, I was able to get about 420 gold from Liam, and maybe with an extra 180 later after he goes and picks it up wherever it's at. But we might.
Great news.
I know. We can go buy some cool things and hopefully survive. And the basement of the Heathen
Yeah.
belonged to this other guy, Edgar, and
All right.
he has this glyphy door that might be magical. And Liam said, if we can get in, we can take anything that we find.
What's in there?
Probably Edgar stuff. I don't know.
Why do we need extra
Pants,
stuff?
shirts, shoes.
We can sell it for stuff
Old
later.
pickaxes.
I don't know, but if he can make a magic door, if it is magic, then maybe he has cooler secrets inside. Some things that he just had to, because he left town pretty quickly because people wanted to break his knees in because he didn't pay back people or something like that.
Ah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we're breaking into this basement.
Yep.
Okay.
Wouldn't be the first time we broke into a Montero basement.
I remember that.
Although this time I can actually watch you do it because I remember I gave him his word I couldn't. No, we didn't go in the basement. I didn't see it happen. But now I can. So we'll go together.
And there won't be any farting Nilva.
Yeah, well, hopefully.
It's the biggest one of them all down there. All right.
So that's the that's what happened.
Great. That's good. Well done.
I'm gonna go to the bank.
Oh, yes. Good reminder. Liam gave me a certificate of goodwill for the bank to get us a big loan if we end up needing more money from the bank.
Let's just go get some money.
Okay.
What?
I'd like to go check out this basement first if we don't need to take
sure.
out a loan.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, a loan. It doesn't matter if I'm in debt if I'm dead.
Yeah, but if we come back and we can't pay it back, that's gonna fucking suck.
Well, we'll deal with that when it gets here.
Okay.
But anyways, fine. We'll deal with the door.
Okay.
I've got Gujak working on the thing that'll make thunderstones, hopefully inert.
Oh, great.
We need to say, anyways, I don't know. But we need to get Niall out, because nobody else is going to be able to lead these people, and possibly even train them to do whatever they need to do for that thing.
Oh, well, luckily there's pretty much no training involved whatsoever.
That seems irresponsible, but I like it for our purposes today.
It's more of a deal with it later kind of thing.
Great.
I hope we live to
Excellent.
see a world in which we don't need such weapons, but for now, violence is necessary.
True.
Huzzah.
All
All right. So, door? Oh, should we get Annabel?
You guys stick around. I'm just gonna go run and grab her, and then because hopefully it's just quick, and then we'll all head out together.
You think has she had enough time to do her things?
I mean, but she might want to see a really cool door. I don't know. We'll see. But unless you all want to go up as a group together.
Yeah, let's all go up. Let's everybody get up.
All right, everyone. We're all going to see Annabel.
So let's reunite.
All right.
Guys, head up the stairs. You find Annabel's room.
Knock, knock, knock.
Knock, knock, knock.
Who is it?
It's me.
Okay.
And me.
Okay. She's gonna open the door. Hi. How about how long has it been that I've been studying?
Like over an hour.
Okay.
So
about halfway.
Yeah, maybe a little over halfway
Yes.
through. Yeah.
We're going to look at a door. Do you want to come?
You ever wanted to make a lot of money real fast?
Do you have a way to get rid of magic?
That felt like an infomercial. Do you have a way to get rid of magic?
What are we doing?
Getting through a door in the basement of the heathen.
Magical door. It might be protecting some other valuable stuff.
And which we can use to either sell or take with us on this journey.
Okay. I don't know if I have anything off the top of my head that could immediately get rid of magic, but
Maybe you'd recognize, because they said there were glyphs on the door.
yeah, I mean, in theory, I know about.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Come on, get your little truckers moving. We've got things to do.
Okay, look, hold on, just let me leave my.
Doxley almost picks you up like a little.
Wait.
What?
Let me just leave my. She's gonna just sort of get organized and leave her stuff.
Strong smell of iron coming out of that room.
Oh, I wonder why. And just tell Kayt actually to just stay here and watch it. And if anyone tries to come in and fuck with anything, she should come find me.
Sure. You want to
Tell
crack
her,
the
like, where I'll-
window up a little bit? So
Yeah, exactly. I'll crack the window.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all telepathically. So the guys are just looking at me stare at the bird for a second. And then okay, I'm ready to go. Can I take my bow and stuff, even though I have my? Okay, great.
All right, bye, Kayt.
All right.
Okay, off we go.
Off we go.
The doors under the Monteros.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doxley, give me a perception check. No. No, thank you.
Yay! 19.
19. As you guys are kind of ushering back out of the hallway, you're moving past a couple people, that are moving into their rooms or sort of coming down for the night. Everybody heads towards the staircase, and you're holding the door open. You let each person go by, so you're the last person, and you close the door. And just as you're just kind of turning, and before you make for the staircase, you look off to your left, and something kind of shimmers in the light ever so slightly. Like almost like you were looking at the light through water very briefly, like the lanterns hanging on the wall. Like there's a couple lanterns along the wall, and it just looked like they kind of like shimmered almost as if you were like viewing them through some crystal clear water.
Like as a full wall in front of like the hallway, like as if it's.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to picture the phenomena you're describing. Sorry.
Like you look down the hallway,
Yeah.
there's like lantern,
Uh-huh.
and then going by the lanterns there was like a shimmer, and then the next one shimmer, and then the next one shimmer, like light after light after light.
Annabel, can you just come here, okay? And I'm gonna start walking toward it, like wherever I saw it last.
Okay.
Does this hallway lead to a dead end or anything? Like where? What
No, it
direction
leads
would I
to
be
the
heading?
stairs leading up to the next floor.
Okay. She's just gonna try to subtly just be like, and like eyes forward.
Yeah. And I'll look.
Okay.
Do I see anything?
As you start to watch, you see one of those little shimmers, and the lanterns like kind of follow, and the final time you see it shimmer is a lantern right in front of Doxley and Illien's room. And that's the last time you see it shimmer.
Do you recognize what that was?
Do I?
Give me an Arcana check.
I knew it. I knew it was some sort of witch fuckery. Fucking magic.
That would be 11.
11. The only thing that you can think of is like there are different ways and sources to become invisible, and some of them are better than others. Like some you would never see anything, but some bend the light slightly, and some are like sort of you just turn into kind of a shadowy. So
Right in front of their door.
it's no longer doing it, but you saw like you watched the little shimmers move as if an object was moving past the lantern. So
Okay.
you saw shimmer,
Yeah,
shimmer, and then the last shimmer you saw was the lantern directly opposite the Tyrun's door. Whatever floor that is, I can't remember which. Two, yeah.
Could be something. She's gonna very quietly say to Doxley, could be some kind of invisibility something?
Could they go through the door into my room?
Maybe?
I'm gonna storm over to my door and just take out the key and like, ha!
Don't say anything.
I'm gonna look in our bedroom for the Book of Constellations. I think I had it,
Okay.
right?
Did you have that?
I don't know.
Did we take it to Annabel's room?
I have no idea.
I have the prayer book, the journal, and Haskell's book with me.
What's the journal?
It's his.
that's-
It's the guy's.
Oh, okay, so that's the constellation.
Yasnos.
No, that's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Yaz knows how to diary.
His
Okay.
diary. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it
sounds
might be
would
here.
still be in
I
your-
think it's under TC's bed. Isn't it? We went to TC's
I
room.
don't know. I don't know.
I think it's under his
under
bed.
TC's bed?
Because that's
That
where
does ring kinda
you guys deposited it there, and I think we left it there. Unless
Okay.
you took it back, it
I
would
don't-
be TC like tucked it under his bed.
Okay. Then maybe it's there. I'm
Um,
gonna look and see if anything else is fucking missing.
Give me a perception check.
They're acting weird.
yeah. Can I?
You guys had gone down the stairs, and then like you look back and you notice that they are not following you. Like you.
Oh.
That's a 5. I'm gonna
Okay.
use tactical mind.
What do
Can I
people do in this
also
situation?
Sure. Give me a perception.
6.
You can keep the die.
Right.
that is an 18.
Yeah, not that you notice. Not like obvious differences or anything. I mean, you don't know the room as well as Doxley, but nothing that just jumps out at you. No like magical phenomena that you can clearly identify.
Is there like a candle lit in the room or anything that would?
You guys
that
have a
opportunity?
lamp in your room, but it's not lit currently
Okay.
because you haven't been in the room for a little while.
I'm just gonna light it with some flint and
Sure.
cover it and just kind of like, almost like a metal detector, like just kind of scan.
I'll move around the room a little bit.
This is all I have to combat the world of magic, and I feel like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You hear from downstairs. Oi!
Shut up!
We had momentum.
Shut up, bitch!
One sec. Give us a sec.
Yeah, I need help putting something on.
She needs help.
What was that nonsense about my room?
I don't know. Did they clean out your room, or did you? Are you supposed to do that?
As you guys are kind of standing there in the room,
Yeah.
you hear a whisper
Shut the fuck
in your ear.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't scream. Don't call for help. You want to hear what I have to say. I promise you.
May my companion join us in this conversation.
No.
You know what, Annabel? I'll meet you at the door. My boots are running a little thin. I'm gonna change them out.
Okay. Does that seem right?
I mean, you can tell something's off. without
Okay,
even-
I'm
like-
gonna go to the door.
Like
and
that there
I'm
was a little intent behind it.
actually gonna like stand at the door, but I'm gonna notch my arrow and like just lean on the other side of the doorway.
Doxley will go to the door and just like shut it, but like keep it cracked if he accepts those terms.
You leave it cracked, and after a little moment, you hear closes without you touching it.
Oh my fucking god.
All right. I'm listening.
Almost like kind of as if you had a glass underwater and it's rising up out of the water. A hollow form takes shape in the room, sort of slightly more defined than when the light was shimmering through the hall. And it quickly congeals into a humanoid form sitting on a stool by the windowsill. A slender wood elf, high cheekbones, flowing brown hair. You realize, even when you fought at Pocket Ace's Pass, this may be the clearest look you've ever gotten at Ramo Klein. You saw him at length from a distance at Heron Lake, but at this interval, his sort of presence is palpable in here.
I think the last time I saw you, you were sticking a blade into my brother's tummy.
I know my ancestors spoke with your brother.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I would. I could feel it. Someone in my position would be inclined to call Quintus a liar, to say that he is leading your brother down a dark path, whether he knows it or not. Someone in my position would say this to sow doubt, maybe to tempt you to my side.
Well, I'm going to warn you, Ramo. I'm one dumb sea elf, so it's pretty hard to plant any ideas into my mind.
It doesn't matter. Quintus is not a liar. He's just a coward.
And what does that make you, Ramo?
Smarter than him.
What is it that you want?
I think I know what you're doing, but I don't know where.
Does that upset you?
No. I think that you seek the great elementals of old. I think you know where there might be a rift big enough to allow another one to pass through. But here's the bet that I'm willing to make. By coming here, I don't think you know how to open it. But I do.
What makes you think that the clever other wood elf we travel with doesn't know? She knows a lot.
Not enough. A tremendous accumulation of spiritual energy. That's what it takes. I'll give you that for free.
Good, because I actually kind of already knew that.
But how to create this accumulation? How do you do that, I wonder?
Honestly, I just pictured throwing you through it.
Not a bad thought. You see, a suggestion of mine, deeply entwined with the weave as we are. I would think that the death of a paladin, especially the one of such a storied Yarpaya bloodline, would certainly create such a surge. But to come so far, only to lose him in the end, could you bear it? I think you want me at that rift, Doxley, Tyrun. I think you want me there because your brother and I are two copies of the same key. A key that crumbles to dust once it's used. door won't open without it. So which key will you use?
You expect me to enter this bargain with you? That I'll give you exactly what you want in exchange for me waiting to find out if it's what I want. I think I recall someone else declining that sort of request not too long ago.
Maybe you have another idea for accumulating the necessary energy. Maybe a paladin's death is not the only way. But if you don't have any better ideas, here is what I propose. You will address an envelope to a tent that I've rented up on the Gnome Nook. Inside, you will include a map and instructions for reaching your intended destination. And you will leave this at the courier to be delivered. Give yourself a head start, if you like. Tell the courier to hold the letter until tomorrow, till the next day. But it is there that we will endure our final confrontation. And to the winner goes the spoils of history. Either he opens it, or I do. I am sure you're loath to accept my terms. But if you leave here without a plan to expand the rift, you may be condemning your brother to die. Can you live with that?
It's not enough.
It's everything. What more is there?
I'll consider your offer if you sweeten your side of the deal. Do you still have the 2 other keys?
The ones for Bison's vault. Yes.
Give those to me right now and I'll think about it.
What use are they to you?
I don't know if that's any of your business.
Then no.
If my side succeeds and Brunkhollow's still standing in a few days, it's time I do what I came here to do.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, you got this. Is the door locked?
I would say no. I mean, Doxley has the key to it, so.
Okay.
You said persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 13, and I'm going to tactical mind.
Nice.
It's a dirty 20.
Fine.
He doesn't hand it to you. He sort of reaches over and puts it on the desk.
We don't plan on staying in Brunkhollow for more than 24 hours. So you'll know my answer before that.
E1 in the Gnome Nook.
Did you think he could do it? When he first laid eyes on my brother, did you think it?
He goes invisible there. And the door opens. And then you sort of wait, and you see a little flicker of a couple lights. The door's open.
Doxley, do I shoot him?
No.
She'll notch her around. I'm gonna open the door up to see Doxley standing there.
You can see that, like, her knuckles have just been, like, white. And there's no blood from her elbow down, just on either hand.
She's gonna close the door behind her and step in. You okay?
Yeah.
Well, I know, but I mean, what was that? And should we tell your brother and Kayt?
Gods, give me one moment before we tell my fucking brother.
I won't.
Give that wood elf a head start, anyway.
And just for clarification of what, you could definitely hear that a conversation was happening.
Yeah.
You could, when the whisper happened, like when you whispered, you could also, like, hear a whisper. You know someone was in there, and but you just couldn't hear the contents of the discussion.
Okay.
Fuck.
I'll follow your lead. I don't know who the fuck that was.
It was someone I should have asked for something better from. Fuck. Fucking idiot, Doxley. Fuck. Let's go look at this goddamned dope. Should pick up the 2 keys and put them in his coat.
Okay.
Just as you guys were sort of fidget, you're in the lobby, and you gave them a moment. You weren't sure if somebody needed to go back to the room to grab something, and you're like just starting to walk back up the stairs because it's been like a little longer than you thought, and then you see Doxley and Annabel coming around the corner.
Does Doxley look severely fucked up?
I wouldn't say fucked up. She looks a little sort of lost in thought, a little frustrated.
There's
Sorry.
speed bump Tyrun.
I forgot. No, it was me. I forgot something in my room. Anyway.
You
All
okay,
right,
Dox?
doing the door?
Yeah. Let's go look at a door.
Yes, let's look at this door.
Okay. You good?
Yeah.
Good. You know, it's terrible. I would offer
Okay.
to rent my room. She's gonna say a little bit so that Clemens can. I would offer to give my room back because they seem so full up, but I can't. It's all soaked in blood. If only there was an extra room floating around. She's gonna charge ahead.
All right.
She needs to get a way to clean that. Isn't she magic or something?
Yeah. I don't know.
They're being weird.
I don't know. An attacking mage, not a cleaning one, perhaps.
That's true.
Guys head back out into the thoroughfare, a couple doors down. Liveliness of the lucky heathen washes over you as you come through the doors there. You recognize some faces, and Teddy and Chelsea and Liam are milling about. They're not right there at the door, but you come through. At one point, Liam kind of catches your eye and gives you a little nod, just like nod.
Any like clinkers on the way over?
Give me a perception check.
I know it seems silly to keep checking
No.
these fools. Geez. Okay, that's only 11.
Yeah, nobody knew between. That was a short sort of walk between Paramount and Heathen.
Okay.
Nobody knew that you saw them between there.
Great.
It's just over underneath the staircase leading upwards, so let's head on over.
Lead the way.
Great.
You sort of head over and you get to the gate and you kind of put your hand on it and you look over and you see Liam sort of give you like, because you're not supposed to go back behind there, but you just get the last kind of okay there.
Great. All right, here we go. Magic door, mysterious.
So you go over to the staircase that leads up that you just took, not that long ago. Mm-hmm. But underneath the staircase, where like in some houses there's like a storage hatch there or something, there's a little hatch with a keyhole there, and you take the key that he gave you. Mm-hmm. And as you open it, like a little dust falls. Like clearly this is not somewhere thing they open a lot, and you
Spooky.
open it up. The hatch leads to a cramped little space beneath the stairs, which is thankfully out of sight from the main gaming floor. You kind of are slightly, if you peeked over, you could see, but it doesn't look like someone wouldn't look over and be like, why are those people going underneath the stairs? It takes a little bit of awkward maneuvering to kind of squeeze yourself inside, just because it's not a terribly large space. Inside is a very simple wooden ladder that leads down, and there's a very stale scent in the air. And it's nothing nefarious, it's just dust and earth, loose stone, things that have been locked away and gone unventilated for months. That's what it smells like, just that very, very sort of stale air. As you can see it kind of leading down into the earth there. It looks like it plunges pretty deeply into the ground, but nothing like the Yarpaya well or the basement under. Like it's not some deep descending thing. You can see the bottom of it, but it's pretty deep. I mean, it goes down, a story or so into the ground there.
All right. I wonder what this fella Edgar was up to building this kind of thing. It kind of feels ominous.
I mean, yeah, a basement is always going to be a little spooky. We haven't had great luck in basements as a party.
That is true, actually. Well, that time changes now. All right.
Here we go. Dives head first.
Head on down.
You go down the rungs, and it goes down further than you'd expect for most people when they build a home or something. The cellar's like right beneath the floorboards for easy access. It goes a little deeper than that, but even while you said a little bit of ominousness to that, it also gives you maybe some hope that whatever he was storing down here was of importance or value, that he bothered to keep it kind of so hidden out of sight. Mm-hmm. You know that several people have been down here before. Liam told you that he's been down there, Chelsea's been down there, that they had other people come down there to look at it to see if they could open it up and were unsuccessful. Mm-hmm. So you're not overly worried about, something leaping out of the darkness to ambush you because people have been in here before. But even so, you take your time, you move down the rungs kind of one by one. You listen between steps a little bit, and then double check the secureness of your footing. You don't want the creaking ladder to kind of give way underfoot that's bearing your weight and have you go tumbling down. Mm-hmm. You reach the bottom, and the stale smells amplified down here. Again, just more of the same, very kind of just little sort of old and musty. Mm-hmm. You're met with a modest storage area that would be entirely unremarkable. There's nothing interesting about it except for one ornate door built into the eastern wall. There's no knob, no handle, no keyhole on the door at all. Just a few symbols, unrecognizable symbols. They don't mean anything to you. They aren't obvious elemental symbols, which you've seen a lot of sort of throughout your journey. Not something you recognize. And they're spaced around the door, kind of in a couple different spots that are etched into the door. And then right at eye level, there is a bronze, mostly flat, although it sticks out from the door a little bit. It's like a bronze lion's head. And it honestly reminds you of a door knocker, like you'd see an old sort of door knocker, but there's no knocking device to it. It's just sort of a tarnished old bronze lion's head at eye level right there at the door. Besides the door, it's pretty obvious that the Monteros maybe gathered and relocated anything that was of value down here. It's very, very sparse. There's a couple of dusty shelving units up against one wall. There's a whole sheet that's covering an overturned table. The wooden legs are splintered in several places. Mm-hmm. There's some stools, a mop and bucket, some tarnished candlesticks. Nothing of value. And then there is in the southwest corner what looks like a small trunk, and there's a pant leg sticking out of it that's hanging loose, and you think maybe it's possible that they dumped whatever old belongings that belong to Mr. Ruknov, they sort of tossed into this chest, because you see a couple articles of clothing that are kind of sticking out of it. And that's all that's in this room. The door, some tables and shelving, old dusty, haven't been touched in months, little storage chest in the corner. And so one at a time you kind of get down, wave, coast is clear, kind of down again.
Well, anyone need any new outfits? Looks like they got some pants and shirts. It's kind of nice. Mostly joking.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this door.
Yeah, does it...
Everybody throw in your monitors there for a second. I'm going to show you what the room looks like.
Oh, okay.
Monitor time snack.
Oh, baby.
This monitor time brought to you by what did you
Snack.
say?
A Reese's animal cracker.
A Reese's Animal Cracker.
Oh.
Trying to get that sponsorship.
Let me know
really
if you guys
glad
are
we got
on
you
there.
Oh,
Oh, that is your computer. Yeah, why isn't that bringing up?
yeah, it should be my computer. Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay.
All right.
That is our computer, but it's Steam.
Hi, Steam.
Go give me a investigation check as you sort of take a closer look at the door that you walk over to.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. As you walk over, you've inspected magical objects before. You're very careful, sort of deliberate, and you run your hands along it. It's sort of cold to the touch. It's a metal door. And there are these little symbols that don't mean anything to you. There's like little spirals or little sort of shapes and things. You didn't notice it at first, but there's like lines connecting them, like curved lines, almost like one will connect and loop around to another one kind of connects up to it. So it's kind of like a little pattern of all these little lines, some dotted lines, some solid lines, all connecting to the different symbols.
Great.
We good?
Yeah, we're
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why we... It was spying on us. Twitch was spying on us.
What the heck, Twitch? What the freaking heck?
Twitch be doing that sometimes.
Great, perfect, great. So this is, now we can take a little look around the room. You guys came down this ladder here into the room, and sort of on your left there on the eastern wall, there's the ornate door. It doesn't have a knocker or a handle, although it looks like it there, but a metal door with the things, some shelves, sort of cloth thrown over a table, barrels, and then there should not be a skeleton there. Disappear.
That guy.
Edgar!
Edgar never made it out.
And then there's a sort of trunk there in the corner. So that's it. And it's very simple, just like lots of sort of old storage shelving and things.
Okay, can I figure out like where the pattern starts and like where it might loop, or it's kind of like
loops
all
around.
connected?
Yeah, it's all interconnected. It doesn't seem to have an obvious starting point or ending point.
Okay,
But they
but the symbols don't mean anything to me.
No.
Okay. I'll be honest, I don't know what to make of this, other than that these symbols seem to be connected somewhat.
Are you able to tell if this actually isn't a magic door and I could just kick it down?
It looks magical.
I mean, there's like sort of, they're not like glowing or anything, but like runic symbols etched into it. So you're not certain, but like there's a risk, certainly. Like it's, especially if it's true what Liam said and this guy had some association with Oslo, who does deal in magical objects. Possible.
I can't say for sure. Maybe he just carved runes in the door to scare people off.
Yeah.
But maybe it'll blow up.
Yeah. And
How bad you want to get, how healthy you feeling? You want to get blasted or what?
I mean, I'm always down to get blasted, but
I bet you are.
Liam and Chelsea, we don't know if there is an explosion. Anyone upstairs would be caught in it. Maybe letting them know that that's a possibility and maybe waiting until they close.
He said he was more concerned about us than the structural integrity of the building. So.
True. But then he was also like, if you think it's a big explosion, maybe later.
Is there anything with like the lion that seems to be connected to the pattern?
Some of the lines kind of pass through the lion's head, but other than that.
Can I go up and touch the door?
You can. It's cold to the touch.
Nothing
It's like an
happens?
iron door. No, nothing happens.
Can I start poking the glyphs
You can touch them.
in different orders? Just kind of poking glyphs?
Yeah. They don't light up. They don't respond.
I was dealing with technical
Yes,
issues.
no,
I
that's
missed
okay.
part of how you described things. Like, is there anything else in the room that might have like like books or anything that might have information on how the door functions or anything?
You don't see any books. There's the trunk full of Ruknov's old clothing, perhaps.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna rifle through some pockets.
Okay.
Sure.
Can I kind of look at the door? Like, all of my reading, like, no semblance of, like, runes or, like,
Give me an investigation
symbol
check.
of what a lion might mean. Like,
Give me an investigation check. And you give me an investigation. You sort of open up the chest, and it's a bunch of trousers, shirts, vests.
7.
7. Yeah. Certainly nothing that Annabel hasn't already pointed out, and the symbols don't mean anything to you in particular.
All right, that's 10. I'm gonna use tactical mind. Let's go. 14.
14. Okay. As you're moving through,
Was that a success?
It was, yeah. Keep it taken. As you're moving things aside, you sort of take out a pair of pants, throw it to the side, a couple of vests. And as you're picking things up, you pick up one shirt, and it has a couple pockets. You sort of put your hand in one pocket, you put your hand in the other pocket. Doesn't seem to be anything. And you crumple it up to toss it, and you hear like a...
That's not the sound the pants make.
And as you go to kind of search for it, it actually seems like maybe sewn into the interior of the like it's not in a pocket. It's sewn into the shirt itself.
Why would someone do that if it didn't have something worth reading? I don't want to try to figure out. Does anybody have like a needle and thread or?
I have a dagger.
Or
Can I take my I can also have my Talon.
well, hold on. I think, and she'll like.
You can hear it like.
I think there's something sewn into this shirt that isn't just like a size tag or something, or how to wash it.
So just rip it. Rip the fabric.
What if I rip the page?
Don't grab the page, grab the fabric on the end. Like just little, or take
Does
my
anybody
dagger
have
and do a-
shears or anything?
Do I have it?
Does it have a dagger or something?
Oh,
You can lift up the fabric and then do a
all
little
right.
poke.
Here, it feels like this is the border.
Okay, so hold it up,
Yup.
and I'm gonna grab like pinch it, and then do like a little incision on the pinch.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
Ooh.
Oh no, me. Okay.
He wanted to do it.
12.
12, okay. You are able to kind of slowly cut at it. You at one point, you nick Doxley's
Oh,
finger.
yeah, sorry.
You take 1 piercing damage.
Grabs
You
you,
know what?
lay of hands, he does 1 health back. There you go.
Instantly.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna get used to that. Don't like it.
You want me to do the rest of it?
I mean, after nicking her, he kind of,
Maybe.
and then
I think I got it actually.
All
the
right.
flap kind of folds open, and indeed inside there is a piece of paper.
Huzzah. Good job, sister.
You slide it out.
You found it.
You read it.
All right.
Take a little look
It
at
might
it.
take me some time.
And sometime I shall grant you, because that's where we're going.
That's the end. I'm having so much fun.
Almost 10 more minutes.
I knew something was up with Matt. I was like, where's the note, Matt? Give me the note.
Well, TC will return to help you puzzle the puzzle.
No.
No, get him out of here.
Get out of here.
That is where we'll pick it up next week.
Wow.
A lot of things checked off tonight.
lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I
there's a
cannot
list.
believe it was fucking Ramo Klein.
I'm.
We were
Yeah, I
all
think I
so
won 'em.
stressed about what was gonna happen this episode, and we were right to be stressed out about
For
it.
literally months, anytime something happened, people are like, oh, it's wrong.
It's wrong.
And then
No.
it was.
And then it was.
Guys, I'm so mad at myself. I'm mad at me.
No, I think that was a good. What else could you have asked him for?
To release Niall.
I thought that's what you were gonna do.
I did think that's
Yeah,
Been a good
I
ass.
literally am like, I'm such a bonehead.
That would've
No,
been
I
a good
thought
ass.
it was kind of a great move.
It would have been easier.
Yeah, I would have saved a
It
little.
would have saved us some time.
It's okay.
It's great.
You already
Don't
have a
worry.
brain in motion. Then Gujek would have been doing that for nothing.
We could have told him to go to bed.
Like, oh, hey, yeah, you go to bed. No, I
Hey,
mean,
no,
what else?
guys, I need to work for 10 hours. Yeah, you still need to work for 10 hours because I took a different deal. Fuck!
I mean, what else are you gonna do? There's Rommel Klein in your room, and he's like, of course
He was
you're
hitting me with
frazzled.
some
He,
shit.
Yeah.
I keep picturing him as Randall from Monsters Inc. And he finally was invisible, and he was literally Randall from
was
Monsters
very-
Inc. tonight
Yeah.
That's awesome,
Randall
actually.
from Monsters Inc.
with a brown wig on.
That's where we're gonna pick it up next week. We'll see if we can get into the Montero's secret
Damn.
hidden door room.
Oh my god.
Do you hear that? It's the winds of change. Isn't that what he says in the movie? Monsters Inc. Okay. Good night, everyone.
Wow, you thought we were all gonna be like,
Yeah! Monsters Inc. That's it. All right, bye, everybody.
That's what it's gonna look like when he sacrifices himself. That's right.
just like this.
I mean, Ramo's right. You are gonna be that chooch who sacrifices himself because you're a chooch.
He's going to sacrifice himself.
Do you want Snape from getting that stone? No, no.
oh,
Harry Potter. Oh my god, that's over 2. Let's call it.
Nice, man. We gotta go.
Wow, Insanely Black
Thank you
gifted
guys
a
so
sub
much.
nice
Oh,
across
thank you
74
so
bits
much.
and Anna Murphy 10 bits.
Oh
Thank you guys
my
so
God.
much.
Thank you. You guys are the best.
Okay.
The Discord is gonna have a discussion.
Yes, please.
Discussion
join us
thread,
in the
please
Discord.
chat. What's in the door? What should Doxley have asked for? There was a lot of good conversations.
What's gonna happen when Doxley tells
100 bits,
Kayt
thank
and
you,
Illien
guys.
about that conversation?
Thank you guys so much. Have a great week. We'll see you next week. We'll pick it right up there.